Drive, and Monroe.
It's time for Ouachita Christian Football with David Gordy, Daniel Kirkendall, and Mike Gray.
Well, good evening, everybody, and I'd like to welcome you inside the Farm Bureau broadcast booth, brought to you by Agent Chris Thomas. We're Stephen Fitzhugh Field, Eagles Stadium on the campus of Ouachita Christian School, and another edition of, well, I would say another edition of Ouachita Christian Eagle football, because it is, Daniel, but it's also a homecoming edition of Ouachita Christian Eagle football, as the Eagles hosting the Madison Jaguars tonight, but also homecoming 2025. And boys, homecoming always a special event here at Ouachita Christian. I want to thank you for tuning in here on Power 92.7 and of course the Ouachita Christian Sports Network for tonight's contest between the Madison Jaguars and your Ouachita Christian Eagles. My name is David Gordy, and it's going to be my privilege to bring you the play-by-play call tonight, handling the color commentary, the man right beside me, my broadcast partner, Daniel Kirkendall, down on the sideline. Our man on the field with the Marion State Bank sideline report, Mike Gray, and as usual, Donnie Haley's going to be joining us in the booth to provide not only us, but you all the numbers from tonight's contest. We'd like to remind our listeners that tonight this game is also being streamed live in high definition on YouTube. You go to YouTube, you go to Ouachita Christian Football. There's going to be a Madison icon there. You click on it, you can watch tonight's contest in high def. And Heath and the boys do a fantastic job getting this thing on the air every week, and I don't think tonight's going to be any exception. Beautiful night here in Monroe as we get ready to go on the air. You can watch this thing from your computer. You can watch it from your television. If you've got a smart TV, you find the YouTube icon on your smart TV, and you do the same thing you would any other place, and you can find Ouachita Christian Football. You just want to listen? You're not really into the whole TV thing? Tune into Power 92.7. Tonight's game is going to be available there as well. I think the MixLR app is still out there floating around. The MixLR app is also something available. And we say this every week, but there's just a ton of ways that you can access Ouachita Christian Eagle football. And I'm going to tell you, there are times when I am wanting, I'm out of town. I was out of town last night. I wanted to, catch up on a few local games. I'm telling you, we've got an unbelievable platform for football for our fans and supporters of this school. There's no shortage of ways that you can find Ouachita Christian Eagle football. Yeah, there's it is a good production. Like you mentioned, Heath Griffin has taken that over and looks great. Got us a new monitor up here in our little area, so we can watch the game with the monitor that's close up. And not hard to find at all. And there's a lot of high school football broadcasts out there. There's a few good ones, and we are one of the good ones. Well, as you mentioned, it is great to be home again. We've been home for the first 3 games tonight. It's going to be 4 games that we've been able to play here at Eagle Stadium. And the broadcast booth that we have up here is just fantastic. We want to thank Kim Stenson. She's got a group that helps her, but they maintain this. We want to thank the administration for making sure that we have top-notch facilities to broadcast these games up here in our booth. And Daniel, it's going to be a great night for football. We'll go down and talk to Mike Gray here in a few minutes and see what Mike's up to down there. But, boy, the playing conditions, it's a little warm, but the sun's going down, and you can feel things kind of cooling off, and it's going to be a great night for high school football here as we celebrate homecoming in 2025. And, well, you know homecoming is going to go well. You know the school is going to figure out a way to pull this off. But the one thing that we don't know right now is hopefully it should be a good night for the Ouachita Christian Eagles out on the football field as well. Yeah, no question about it. You're riding a 3-game winning streak to start the season, sitting 3-0. And, man, our offense has been clicking. Kind of expect that to happen again tonight, see if they can click tonight again and jump out to an early lead like last week against Delhi. That's always good when you can get the clock running and some of your substitutes in the game and get that experience. And I don't see any reason why we can't tonight. We just need to keep firing on all cylinders like we have the first 3 games of the season. not a real long drive for the Jaguars tonight as they make the trip over from Madison, right there around the Tallulah exit off of I-20, and probably looking about an hour to make it over to Eagle Stadium tonight for what we hope is going to be a pretty good football game. We mentioned it earlier. We are in week 4 of the season, and it's week 4 is already here. Opening district play tonight. The Jaguars, one of the members of our district, and district football has already begun. And tonight we're going to be taking on an opponent, Daniel. We've kind of seen it, I guess, in the first 3 opponents that we've had so far this season. Not a very competitive matchup against the Madison Jaguars. The 5-game series between these two teams has the Eagles leading it with 5 wins against no losses. The series dates back to 2007, and the Eagles they won most of those five games by pretty comfortable 30 to 40 point margin. But you never know. And, just because you win by 30 or 40 in the past, that's why you play these football games, to find out who's going to win tonight. And that's exactly what we'll do. The Eagles have finished their pregame and heading into the locker room. I'm going to have to see if we can get a chance to catch up with Ouachita Christian Eagle head football coach Stephen Fitzhugh. Mike's trying to track him down. And
he's got him.
He does. Well, let's go down to the sideline, check in with Mike Gray and a Marion State Bank sideline report. He's caught up with Ouachita Christian Eagle head football coach Stephen Fitzhugh. Mike, how you doing?
We're good. Coach, another week in the season that you're going to face a team with not very big numbers. Is it good? Can you get the guys motivated for this week?
Oh, there's no doubt. I mean, it's Friday night football. We can't get motivated, something's wrong. And so, it does not matter who we're playing each week, whether it's an undefeated team or a team that may be struggling. I mean, these guys got some athletes. They've got some talented athletes, best set of receivers that we've seen through 4 games, without a doubt. They've got 4 guys that can all beat us on any single play at receiver. Hoping that our depth on the line, where they got a lot of guys playing both ways, can be to our advantage. But, again, it's Friday night football, our first district ball game. I mean, it's important for us to come out. We struggled last year with these guys early on and scored late in the first half to make it a 21-0 ball game. But it was, like I say, it was a 2-score ball game for most of the first half. And so, again, these guys are talented, and we got to come out, execute, take care of the football, defense, be great tacklers, don't give up the big play.
I see we've got a few of our guys with wraps on their ankles and some other things. How many do we have out this evening?
Well, he's still out this week, and then Hunter Canal's out tonight as well, starting at left guard. And so those are our two starters that are out. And again, you just got to have the next guy, step up and get the job done.
We're still working on that offensive line.
They're coming around and getting better each and every week. I mean, they're really coming together strong, and that's what we need them to do. And so, again, hurts with Canal being out tonight, but it's a good opportunity, again, for somebody else to get some experience and add a little depth right there.
Good deal. Well, I hope we have a great homecoming night, and good luck.
All right. Thanks, Mike.
All right, Mike. Thanks a lot. Mike Gray with Ouachita Christian Eagle head football coach Stephen Fitzhugh. Mike, tell me something. The sun was out, and I got to tell you, it's a little warm down there, but as the sun was going down, it did seem like it was going to cool off, and it did look like it was going to be a great night for football down there.
It is. It's pretty nice. I'm thankful to not be standing in a downpour or something like that. And since it is homecoming, I did wash my T-shirt tonight to be down here. It's the least I could do.
Yeah. Well, you're an alum, Mike. So you do represent you're representing, your class down there. Right. So, I kind of did the same thing as well. I do want to put as positive and, a good foot forward for the class of 88,
Yeah, I'm 85, and that's 40 years.
Oh, I know. It just seems that
my mind is still that age. My humor is definitely still that age.
Yeah.
But my body's saying, "Hey, bud, it's getting on down the line here."
Well, yeah, but you did wash your shirt.
I did.
So I did. Small victories.
Small victories. That's right, buddy.
Thanks a lot, Mike. Mike Gray with the Marion State Bank sideline report as we get ready to get homecoming 2025 underway. Daniel, the Eagles come into tonight's contest at 3-0, still remain undefeated, coming off a nice win over the Delhi Bears last week, 56-0. The Jaguars enter tonight's contest at 1-2, and with a tough loss last week to General Trask, 28-14. The Eagles wrapped up their warm-ups. They went into the locker room to get ready for tonight's contest. The Jaguars still out on the field, going through their pregame warm-ups. We got about 17 minutes before we get tonight's contest underway at Homecoming 2025. And we'll take a quick break from here at Fitzhugh Field, Eagle Stadium. You're listening to Ouachita Christian Eagle Football on the Ouachita Christian Sports Network.
Here's the deal. When you combine State Farm Home and Auto Insurance, you save an average of $889. State Farm agent Ron Bush is ready to help you combine home and auto and save with 2 locations to serve you in Bastrop and Sterlington. Call 318-388-4663 today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Average annual per household savings based on a 2019 national survey by State Farm of new policyholders who reported savings by switching to State Farm.
When lights go out on game night, what matters most is family, trust, and community. At Jim Taylor Buick GMC, that's who we are. We've been serving Northeast Louisiana for more than 2 decades. With certified technicians, service after the sale, and relationships that last long after you drive off the lot.
Visit us online at jimtaylorbuickgmc.com or in Monroe, where we are professional grade, and we never stop working for you.
There's no better time to get rid of those glasses or contacts. Now with the latest in LASIK, all laser eye LASIK, safe and ultra precise. Call for a free evaluation. 318-32-LASER, 318-32-LASER.
Make the high humble decision for your LASIK care and clear vision.
This is Coach Fitzhugh. Thanks for listening to Ouachita Christian Football on the OCS Eagle Football Network. And now back to the Farm Bureau broadcast booth.
Well, thank you so much, Coach Fitzhugh, for welcoming everybody back inside the Farm Bureau broadcast booth. Brought to you by Agent Chris Thomas. Stephen Fitzhugh Field, the campus of Ouachita Christian School, Eagle Stadium, as the Ouachita Christian Eagles attempt to go 4-0 in their 2025 campaign with a home game against the Madison Jaguars. Homecoming 2025 here at Eagle Stadium. The head coach for the Ouachita Christian Eagles in his 28th season is Coach Stephen Fitzhugh. Coach Fitzhugh's career record with the Eagles is now at 267 wins against only 82 losses. The head coach for the Jaguars is Javin Walker. Coach Walker's in his first season with Madison, and right now pretty simple. He's got a winning a 1 win and 2 losses in the 3 games that he's coached. The Eagles, guess what? It's kind of neat. We're kind of creeping up the polls a little bit. A little movement in the poll. As we go up from number 3, which we started out the season, now ranked number 2 in the state according to the Class 2A Louisiana Sports Writers Association poll. The Jaguars come in unranked according to the same poll. About 14 minutes from getting tonight's contest underway, as the Jaguars have left the field, the Eagles have left the field as. But hey, this time of the night, there's usually not a whole lot of activity. It's kind of a lull before the storm. But man, let me tell you, homecoming, it's happening.
It is. All eyes are down on the, I guess that would be the east end zone down there, where we've probably got 200 fans down there taking pictures and hugs. And,
a lot of activity.
A lot of activity, and good crowd tonight in the stands. It's going to be a fun night of football. Last year when we played the Jags, it was kind of a weird night. I don't know if you remember that game.
I'm
do.
Sure
you do. But, we were packing up about to head back to Monroe because the electricity was out in Tallulah. And eventually get the game started off, and we kind of sputtered in the first half to 21 points. And anyway, our defense played well, though. And so hopefully we'll see a good performance from our guys again tonight.
I will tell you this. It was interesting to see what their, kind of their methodology and how they were going through their pregame warm-ups, and they were going to finish on a high note. They were going to throw the ball deep until somebody caught it, until they completed the play. It took them 3 or 4 times before they were able to throw probably about a 35-yard bomb down the middle of the field and have somebody haul it in. But It took them 3 or 4 times, but they did it until they did it. And I got to tell you, the quarterback from Madison, he throws a deep ball. And Coach Fitzhugh alluded to it. I mean, you don't. It's not going to take anybody a lot of time to figure out. They've got some good-looking athletes on the outside on this offense, and I'm just telling you. I mean, we're going to need to be in position to be able to defend some of those throws. Now, of course, when you're out there and nobody's breathing down your neck trying to pressure you, and you have time to make those throws, but I'm just telling you, they look like a team that's not going to have any issue with putting it up in the air early.
Well, I think it's clear if you're watching them warm up. What Coach Fitzhugh said is that it's a team full of athletes, and they are a team full of athletes. And I watched a little bit of film on them, and their biggest plays actually come from, kind of busted plays usually when they make one person miss. When the quarterback gets the ball and he makes somebody miss on the run, when somebody misses, it's like, he starts rolling up the missed tackles because, people don't really talk about that a lot. But when you miss a tackle in football, Coach Fitzhugh talks about it all the time, don't miss tackles. It doesn't just, count as a missed tackle. It actually throws the rest of your defense off, and they can change directions, and that's what this quarterback will like to do. So we're going to have to tackle well. I think that's probably been an emphasis this week for Coach Fitzhugh, and they're going to try to find space on the field, break a tackle, and see what happens.
About 11 minutes from getting tonight's contest underway. Again, both teams have left the field and gone in to complete most of the rest. I should say the remainder of the pregame activities. So right now, Eagle fans want to know how the Eagles are going to win this game tonight. We talked about both teams. We talked about everybody's record. We've talked about the coaches' records. We've talked about we've talked to Coach Fitzhugh. We've talked about the weather. We've talked about everything. We hadn't asked Mike about the condition of the field, but that's probably about the only thing that we haven't asked Mike tonight. But the one thing we haven't done so far tonight is find out how the Eagles win this contest. You and I were talking a little while ago. Donnie and I were talking a little bit. We all have our own opinion about what it's going to take. But you've already told me that you've got the guide. You can't go fishing. You can't go duck hunting, right? Isn't that what everybody's dream is, to be a duck guide or a fishing guide or tour guide?
People spend a lot of money on those.
They do, right?
Things, yeah.
Yeah, they do, because if you pay for a guide, the expectation is you're going to get good advice, right?
That's right.
So right now, we're going to go to Daniel for his guide to the game. Daniel's guide to the game is always brought to you by the fine folks at honeyholeshop.com. Guide away, sir.
All right. Well, it looks like on film, I mentioned I watched a little bit. This Madison team does not look very big, much smaller than the General Trask team that we played 2 weeks ago. At the same time, the first 3 games, Luke Vadrine has been real comfortable in the pocket in the first 3 games. I mean, completing his passes at over 70%, throwing for almost 670 yards on this short 3-game season, 9 touchdowns, and so he's really feeling it back there. He's got all day, and if you watched our offensive line, I think they deserve some credit for helping him out there. They've gotten really good. I wouldn't say master, but they've gotten really good at pass blocking. So
I was going to tell you too, doing a little quick math, and it's inexact, but I mean, I know I'm within 4 or 5 points either way. I think the Eagles so far 165 points in their first 3 games to 14.
Yeah, the 2 touchdowns scored by Caldwell, and that's it.
So this is like you said, this is an offense that's capable of putting points on the board in a hurry.
Well, yeah, not only that, but I mentioned just Luke Vadrine's prowess in passing the ball this season so far. We've also been running the ball. We're averaging 6.5 yards per carry as a team, but G Turner's averaging almost 8.5 yards. And what I would like to see tonight is to really just put our offensive line to the test. Tell them, hey, y'all done great pass blocking. We're going to run black tonight. Let them pave the way. Let Drew Turner get some touches, get some carries, and let's run the ball up and down the field. I think we can do that tonight. There will be opportunities to throw the ball, but I want to see us establish the run game tonight. Also, you and I talk often about this, but we're watching history being made each week. I don't know if you realize that or not. We're watching it being made. Every time that a ball is put out there on a tee to kick, we're watching history be made, especially in regard to OCS football. I mean, history. Gavin Polk's devouring records with every kick, and he has his sights set on a big one. The old 6-0.
Oh. Well, okay. I'm listening.
I had a friend tell me tonight could be the night.
It could be. It could have been last week.
It could have been.
I had a friend on the inside, and I'm telling you, I had firsthand knowledge that last week there was going to be an attempt made. All right? Now, I can tell you right now, we're going to have to go down and check in with Mike Gray in a Marion State Bank sideline report, but I don't think we're going to have any prevailing winds right now in any direction, so it could be a real stagnant, calm night. But I think what Daniel, as both he and I continue to talk in cryptic verbiage here, what we're speaking about is the fact that Gavin Polk is probably going to have an opportunity to try and break one of the longest standing records in the school's history, which is a 59-yard field goal that was set by Keith Andrews, who went on to kick at Mississippi State University. So I think the opportunity will probably arise, and when it does, it'll be great. I was here the night that Keith kicked his, and it'd be great to be here the night that Gavin breaks it if he gets a chance. So, it'll be interesting to see. But I think you're right. History's available tonight.
Yeah, every time he makes a point after a touchdown, he breaks his own record for the most attempted and the most made, if he makes it. I mean, he's made 97% of his point after touchdowns. I mean, it really is neat to think about. Like, if you look right here at the records that he's holding or the records that he's chasing, I mean, he's a fun player to watch. And to be honest, you don't say that a lot about kickers, but he's a fun one.
Well, I think kickers typically are, kind of quirky, as they should be, and kind of do their own thing. And I would tell you that Gavin is none of those things. He's a phenomenal young man, and he's great to talk with, great to visit with, and just a little out of the norm for what you would see from a kicker. But as far as effective, unbelievable.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. He kicks the ball like a fair-haired wonder leg. That's what he does. But the Eagles make their way out onto the field as we get ready for tonight's coin toss. Let's go down to the sideline and check in with Mike Gray in a Marion State Bank sideline report. Mike, how you doing down there?
Well, I'm good. I went over and hung out with the chain crew for a second. Make sure they're in good enough shape to do their job tonight.
Well, that's good.
Gave them a few pointers, coached them up a little bit.
So tell me this, Mike. What kind of wind we got down there?
0.
That's what I thought.
Nothing.
Yeah. So not going to get anything to help with a long field goal. We're not going to have anything that could hurt it either.
That's right. I think he should have some opportunities. Steven's going to probably take a few first down, second down field goals to give him opportunities. If it gets to a certain point that we would think it would get to at some point, maybe in the second half. So.
Absolutely. Thanks a lot, Mike. Mike Gray with the Marion State Bank sideline report as the Eagles down at midfield right now. It looks like maybe recognizing another generational father and son tandem here. Looks like Tim Mosier and Micah Mosier down on the field being honored by Coach Fitzhugh tonight. As we've got about 4 minutes before we get tonight's contest underway.
He is in his 28th year as a teacher and offensive line coach at Washington.
Tell you what, let's we got about 4 minutes before we get this thing going. Let's take a quick break. You're listening to Washita Christian Eagle Football on the Washita Christian Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Dustin Balance with Ludwig Marine. We have 2 locations to serve you, one on Darbone Lake in Farmerville and one right here on 165 North in Monroe. Come by and check us out. We have the best brands on the market: Phoenix Bass boats, Weldcraft aluminum boats, and your gator tail duck boat needs. Give us a call today at 318-545-5595 or check us out on the web at www.ludwig-marine.com. Mitch Ludwig and the Ludwig Marine crew would like to say, go Eagles.
Trinity Diamonds Direct, 201 Blanchard Street in West Monroe. Wholesale jewelry with integrity. They provide honest, professional experience while offering stunning diamonds and fine jewelry at or below wholesale prices. And we do custom pieces by appointment. Engagement rings, tennis bracelets, pearls, earrings, necklaces, gemstones, loose diamonds, and jewelry repairs. Trinity Diamonds Direct.
In addition to this, Drew was a member of the OCS baseball team where he also won a state championship with the Eagles. This is Coach Vadreen's 22nd year as a football coach at OCS, where he serves as quarterback coach and offensive coordinator. His son, Luke, has many commonalities with his dad, some of which are wearing jersey number 19, winning high school state championships in both football and baseball, being selected to the academic all-state composite football team, and being named the MVP for the Eagles in the Superdome game of his junior season. In addition to being a member of the OCS football and baseball teams, Luke is a member of the National Honor Society, FCA, 4-H, Key Club, and class officer. Drew and Luke Vadreen. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a big round of applause for these father-son combinations of OCS Eagles, Tim and Micah Mosier, and Drew and Luke Vadreen.
Brought to you by Agent Chris Thomas. Stephen Fitzhugh Field, Eagle Stadium, Homecoming 2025. Really neat ceremony. I know we were having some technical difficulties. Daniel was running around trying to get everything figured out. But when we did, Micah Mosier, Daniel, honored with his dad, Tim, as kind of a father-son tandem here at Washita Christian, as well as Drew Vadreen and Luke Vadreen. Honored as well. Both their dads had a chance to play with Micah's dad, Tim. I tell you what, Tim was one of those guys that I mean, you know, when you see the offensive lineman that Tim has been able to guide and push through this school, and the number of those offensive linemen that have gone on to have successful college and even in some cases professional football careers, Tim Moe was that kind of offensive lineman as a player as well. I mean, he wasn't the tallest lineman, he wasn't the strongest lineman, but he was absolutely the best offensive lineman that he could be. And I think that's what kind of – there's something in him that just, you know, he seems to be able to get the best he can out of the guys that we play for. And I will say this. You and I have said it, Saul and I said it for 10 years when we did these games, that always at the beginning of the year, our offensive line always seemed to be a little in doubt. But then by the end of the season, you know, and Drew Vadreen's creativity with the offense and the way he calls these plays and the things that he does with this offense is, I mean, it's unbelievable. I mean, this school continues to not only be blessed by those men, but their children as well. And looks like Drew and Tim going out tonight to be honorary captains as well. Let's go down to midfield for the coin toss. Mike Gray and a Marion State Bank report.
I was able to do this with my kids too when they came through.
Sweet.
Christian, so it's pretty cool.
One side, and the Magnolia, the back side is blue and it has an alligator on it. So you make the call. He wants heads. Okay, that's going to be the Magnolia. Okay, I'm gonna let it hit the ground. It is.
OCS won the toss.
All right, Mike. Hey, Mike,
and we
tell
are
me
going to
something.
receive it.
What'd we call?
They called heads.
They called heads.
They called
it
heads.
Was tails.
All right.
Tails never fail.
There you go. Thanks a lot, Mike. Mike Gray with the Marion State Bank sideline report. The Eagles win the coin toss.
And we're going to take it.
We're going to take the ball. We want to put some points on the board. Test out this Jaguar defense early. Well, we're going to have the national anthem, and we'll also have our invocation tonight. And want to invite you to come back and join us for tonight's kickoff. You're listening to Washita Christian Eagle Football on the Washita Christian Sports Network.
At this time, we would ask that you please stand for the invocation, followed by our national anthem, performed by past and present audition choir members under the direction of Lee Shepard. Let us pray. Father God, we love you. Lord, we thank you for each and every person here. Lord, we thank you for your son, Jesus. Lord, we thank you for the fall weather. And Lord, we thank you most for the game of football tonight. Lord, we ask your blessing upon each player, each coach, each referee, Lord, each fan, as we come to enjoy this game you've given us. Lord, just thank you so much for Madison Parish High School and their student athletes, and thank you for Ouachita Christian and their student athletes. Lord, we thank you for Jesus, that he came, he died, he rose again, and we can have a relationship with you through him. We ask all these things in his name. Amen.
You can walk and drive on us with confidence. Call 281-2242. Dreyer Contracting in Bastrop.
Welcome back to Ouachita Christian School. Stephen Fitzhugh Field, Eagles Stadium. The Ouachita Christian Eagles hosting the Madison Parish Jaguars. As we get ready to get Homecoming 2025 underway. And Daniel, looking down to my left, Homecoming is already underway as we've got the maids for tonight's contest. But we also, back when I played, they crowned the Homecoming Queen at halftime of the game. I think now it's done a little before then. So you probably already know who the Homecoming Queen is.
I do. The Homecoming Queen this year is Miss Addie Morris.
Addie Morris.
She was crowned last night in the ceremony, and had a chance to coach her in softball and have her in class. Wonderful young lady. The thing was, there were 5 senior maids, and all of them were just, when I had them in class, just fantastic students. Still get to see them and interact with them all the time. So good choice for homecoming court this year.
Absolutely. Well, the Eagles make their way onto the field. They elected to receive tonight, so they want to get their hands on the football. And they want to see what this Madison Parish defense is going to be able to put on the field tonight.
Number 5, Jude Turner.
Yeah, it looks like the kicker is number 10, Jamarleon Harrison. He's listed at 6 feet. Looks a little taller than that while he's out there, but he'll go straight on here and kick one. Try to get one kind of high. Probably went to one of our up backs.
Kicks it off from the 10-yard line, and it is going to be fielded by one of the deep backs.
Yep.
And that is actually Eli Gray. Gray's going to go across the 40-yard line. Daniel be upended around the 43, 44. But great starting field position for the Eagles. A gain of 22 yards on the return. First down and 10 for the Eagles at their own 43.
Yeah, nice job by Eli Gray. Has to catch that while he's running full speed. It was just right in that no man's land, but does a good job, and then heads straight upfield to pick up several yards to set up the Eagles with good field position here early in this game. Oh, look, we got the starting lineup on our live stream. What?
Drew Vadrine, the starting quarterback for the Eagles, a senior quarterback. He's going to line up in the shotgun. 2 running backs with him in the backfield. The deep back in this formation is Jude Turner. Luke calls for the ball. Play action. Looks to throw. Got a man downfield, and that's going to be complete to Patrick Turpin, who will go to the 10, the 5, and score the first touchdown of the night for the Ouachita Christian Eagles. Luke Vadrine to Patrick Turpin. Touchdown pass covers 57 yards. The Eagles waste very little time in getting on the scoreboard now with 11 minutes and 43 seconds left to play here in the first quarter. Ouachita Christian 6, Madison 0.
You can't draw it up any better than that. I mean, I don't even think anybody got hit on that play. Just a nice play. Turpin gets over the top, waltzes into the end zone.
Gavin Polk on to attempt the extra point. Turpin, fresh off a touchdown reception, will hold. This kick is pelted. It's going to go over the scoreboard, and that is going to send some young men deep down into the ditch to get that one, as Polk's extra point attempt is good, and the Eagles lead this contest now 7-0. Well, I think we may have figured out why the Eagles wanted the ball, Daniel. They had something that they wanted to try, saw something maybe on film. In any case, put the ball in the air, got a touchdown. Well thrown football by Luke that time, and a nice catch by Turpin as the Eagles start this thing off 7-0. Polk will tee it up at the 40-yard line. Get an opportunity to see this Madison offense as well.
For your Ouachita Christian Eagles 7, the Madison Jags 0. Number 18, Gavin Polk on the kickoff.
I don't know if Madison got the scouting report on our kicker.
No,
their deep men are lining up at about the 20-yard line.
Yeah, there's a lot of room behind them. Before you get to the end zone, that could be dangerous.
Yeah, I don't know that.
I
don't know that they've seen this young man kick, but they're going to get to watch him. Gavin gets his leg into this one, and that's going to. Well, you know what? They may have. They may have gotten the scouting report on him, as they both just stood right at the 20 and watched it sail. But that could have been risky if it checks up around the 1 and comes back. But in any case, the Jags, they played the numbers that time as it travels into the end zone for a touchback. And Madison will have the ball at their own 20-yard line to start their first offensive series of the night.
Their quarterback is number 2, Jaquaris Bolden. One thing I look at, if you look at their roster here, I think there's only about 25 players, and I think either 13 or 14 of them are seniors. So a lot of seniors on this Madison Jags team.
Bolden will bring the Jags to the line. Number 2, Jaquarius Bolden. Bolden's got one running back with him in the backfield, sends a man in motion across the formation, goes inside.
Wow, Cooper Thomas.
That's going to look like.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Looks like maybe number 9, Matt Parker, on the carry. Gain of. It's actually not going to be a gain. It's going to be a loss of 4 yards on the play. So the Jags behind the chains early.
Yeah, that was Hudson Weems just blasting through there and making that tackle in the backfield. He's playing the defensive tackle position. Yeah, see our starting lineup for our defense on the screen.
Bolden gets a good snap from center, pulls this one down. He's going to throw that one out in the flat, and it's going to go in and out of the hands of his intended receiver. Actually, he was looking for number 7, Michael Perkins, that time, and Daniel, pretty well thrown football.
Yeah.
Perkins couldn't corral it, and it's going to end up bringing up a 3rd down and long for the Jags.
Well defended, Patrick Turpin on the coverage there. If Perkins catches that ball, he's going to be tackled immediately. I think he knew that, and arms got a little short there at the end. It goes right through him. It looked like Patrick Turpin ended up with actually a chance to intercept that ball if he would have known it was going right through his hands.
Bolden in the shotgun.
Somebody shifted.
We had a little movement up front that time for the Jags.
Yeah. Yeah, the Eagles saw something, called a shift on their defensive line, so they all shift to the right, and when they do that, apparently somebody jumped on the offense for the Jaguars.
5-yard penalty.
Well,
I thought they shifted. It looks like they must have gone across the neutral zone and infracted the neutral zone.
Well, the Jags are going to pick up that 4 yards they lost, get a bonus yard, so now you're going to be looking at 3rd and 9. Bolden will stand in his shotgun and send 3 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. Gets a good snap from center, looks to throw, and does. He's got a receiver downfield, and that was going to be intercepted by Turpin. Turpin goes up and high points that, Daniel. Does a great job of getting up, timing his jump well. 2 hands that thing, brings it down, and now the Eagles are going to have the football in great field position. It looks like they'll spot this in Jaguar territory at the Madison 47-yard line.
Pass? Oh, go ahead.
No, that's all I had on it.
Well, the pass was intended for number 10, also the kicker, Jamarleon Harrison, and it looked like he was going to be able to make a play on the ball, but Patrick Turpin does a great job of shielding, with his body, puts it between the defender and the ball. Makes a great play for the interception.
Kind of helps to be a great receiver as well, right?
Yeah, just
2 running backs in the backfield with Luke Vadrine. Luke in the shotgun, gets a high snap, keeps it on the ground with Gray. Gray's going to try and turn this one up, but pretty good penetration that time by the Jaguar defense, and it's going to be a loss of 1 yard on the play.
Yeah, the corner never showed up that Eli Gray was looking for. Takes it to the left side, nowhere to cut, loses a yard on the run. Rich Coates dressed out tonight. He's coming in for Eli Gray. Eli Gray runs a B-back, kind of fullback position. Rich Coates runs kind of a tight end H-back position. They got plays for both of those guys. I imagine they got some when both of them are in the game too.
Rich Coates has already caught a couple of touchdown passes from that position so far this year. Vadrine in the shotgun. Turner joins him in the gun. 4 receivers part of the set. 2 left, 2 right. Keeps this one on the ground with Jude. Jude's got some running room. He's across the 45, the 30. Now he's across the 20. Now he's still on his feet inside the 10.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, man. There's forward body lean, and then there's Jude Turner, forward body lean. The Eagles are wasting no time, Daniel. Immediately to the line. Ball, it's going to be 1st and goal inside the Washam Agency red zone at the 1 yard line. Run covers 45 yards. 1st and goal at the 1.
He stumbled for about 20 of those at the end of it.
2 backs in the backfield with Luke. Luke in the shotgun. 2 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. Actually, looks like where they're marking this one's going to be the 3 yard line. So 1st and goal from the 3. Vadrine in the gun. Gives this one quick to Jude. He'll bounce this one, and he's going to go in for the touchdown. Touchdown run covers 3 yards for Jude Turner. Add to the Ouachita Christian lead. 2nd touchdown of the night, 2nd drive of the night. That one coming off of Patrick Turpin, interception. As the Eagles will increase their lead. And out comes Gavin Polk. Patrick Turpin to hold. Good snap, good hold, and the kick is good. Gavin will add to a 13-0 lead and make the score 14-0 here at Eagle Stadium. It looks like the return men for Madison going to give Gavin a little more. I don't know what you would call it. Maybe respect.
Well,
I guess.
Yeah, they were kind of leaving that back porch a little too long last time, where Gavin could have laid one in there and it could have checked up. So now they're going to split the difference a little bit, go back to around the 10.
So they drop back to the 10-yard line. Had their heels at the 20 last time as Gavin will make his approach. Two men deep for the Jags. And we're going to have an onside kick. And I don't know. It looks like maybe the Jaguars able to come up with this one, and they do.
Yep.
Onside kick.
Nice job that time by number 22 for the Jaguars.
Unlisted,
but still a nice job that time as he comes up with the onside kick. Gavin didn't quite get the bounce that he was looking for, Daniel, and it actually had some decent velocity on it. Looked like it may have, I hate to use the term, but we may have outkicked our coverage.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's what it looked like. You want to kick that thing right at about 10 yards, and you can see where the ball is spotted. It's about 14 from where he kicked it. So Actually, maybe more than that. It's 18, 19 yards from where he kicked it, so it just rolled too far.
Flag on the play.
Second possession of the game from Madison.
Is the call against the Eagles?
No, that's the second penalty against the Eagles.
Jaquarius Bolden
5-yard penalty. Still first
will
down.
bring Madison back out onto the field. Eagles, Daniel, either lining up that time in the neutral zone or just a little early.
They're just in the neutral zone. Yeah.
So 1st and 5.
Well, yeah, I think it's right over here on this right side.
Bolden looks to keep this one on the ground, trying to find some running room, and he's going to run into some pretty eager Eagle defenders. But it looks like he may have just gotten past the line of scrimmage, call it a yard. So it is going to bring up 2nd down and 4 for Madison, as Bolden calling his own number that time. He's going to move the ball out to the Jaguar 48-yard line. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 4 for Madison. Second possession of the night for the Jaguars. Last one ended in a Turpin interception. Bolden in the shotgun sends 3 receivers to his right. He's got 1 to his left and a running back with him in the backfield. Looks like Parker. Good snap from center. Trying to find some time, and he's not going to have it.
Yeah.
Eagle defense is going to be there. It's going to be a huge loss on the play as well.
Yeah, Landon Waller, the senior, comes off the right defensive end and just makes it all the way to Bolden pretty quickly and able to drag him down for that, what was it, about 10 yards?
Actually, it's going to be 9-yard loss on the play. That's going to bring up 3rd down and 13 for the Jaguars. Bolden has already shown us a little bit of his arm strength, Daniel. Got the ability to throw the football, and I would think that the Jags will be looking to do that here.
Yeah, they got to have time if they want to put it in the air, though.
3rd down and 13. Bolden in the shotgun. 2 receivers.
We're going after him.
Bolden puts this one up, and that one's going to go in and out of the hands of his intended receiver. Well thrown football that time. Unfortunately, don't have number 0 on our roster either, but it is going to be incomplete. It's going to bring up 4th down and 13 for Madison, and they'll have to punt this football. Interesting place on the field where they're punting from.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like the Eagles are only going to send 1 man deep right now, and that's going to be Turpin. Turpin will put his heels at around his 30-yard line.
Yeah, I don't think we're going after this one. It looks like we're more in a, a safe return type.
Set one up.
Yeah.
Bolden's going to handle the punting chores.
Whoa.
Oh, wow, he gets a high snap. He's going to have to find this one, and unfortunately, he's going to fall on the ball. And the Eagles are going to have pretty great field position, to say the least, as the snap traveled over Bolden's head, and the Jaguars are going to spot us some pretty good field position here to start this drive.
Yeah, they're going to put that well inside the 20-yard line. Just no chance to handle that snap. I mean, it was 10 feet off the ground when it went over his head, and that's about as bad as he can get on a
Gavin
punt
Polk on to attempt the field goal.
So I like this when Coach Fitzhugh opts for the quick 3 points. So, yeah, you just get in there, kick the quick 3.
Going to kick this one from the 21-yard line. Attempt's going to be 31 yards. Got a good snap from center, good hold. Gavin's kick is good.
Good. Gavin.
Put 3 on the board. Yep. Interesting that time to see that one didn't have as much velocity on it, but I mean, it kills me the parallels that I see when a kicker's kicking that and hitting a golf ball. I mean, your leg is almost acting like a club, and if you catch it a little low, it's going to go high. If you catch it on top, it's going to, go down into the dirt. But if you catch it just right, and that time it looked like Gavin got a little under it.
He did.
But still enough velocity on it to get it. A little caught it fat.
Yeah,
that's exactly what happened.
It happens.
But enough to get it up and get it up through the uprights, as the Eagles now going to increase their lead now 17-0 over Madison.
Well, we tried the onside kick last time, not executed as well as we've seen it executed before. So Gavin's going to meander out there by himself, wait for his crew to come out there with him. And they're back up. They're back up to the 16-yard line now. So. Uh-oh.
Well, Gavin communicating.
Hey.
Gavin communicating with one of the officials. Not sure what he said, but I mean, the myriad of kickoff, the possibilities are endless right now as Polk stands at his 30-yard line with his approach. And this one's going to be a sky kick. And wow, I'll tell you what, that's how you do it right there. And so many guys do not realize that you can fair catch a kickoff just as easy as you can a punt, and that's exactly what they do. They do a great job that time. It looks like that was actually number 18. And man, we just don't have a complete roster for Madison tonight. But number 18 does a great job that time of calling for the fair catch and securing the ball. The Jaguars are going to end up with good field position here. It's going to be 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line. The Jags have had a real tough time, Daniel, getting their offense in motion. Maybe a step forward and 2 steps back. Penalties, turnovers,
bad snaps.
Yep, have put the Jags kind of, I would say, pretty much have been in a way their own worst enemy.
Yeah.
Against a good Eagle defense.
Yeah, can't seem to get anything rolling.
Bolden in the shotgun. Going to send a man in motion outside. It's going to give him 3 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. He's going to roll to his right. Looks to throw, got a man, and it's incomplete.
That's the 3rd drop. You mentioned some of the struggles they've had. That's the 3rd ball that's been dropped. It was a good throw.
It was a good throw. He actually hit number 14, Brian Vaughn. And Vaughn unable to come up with it, unable to secure the ball. Good job that time in coverage out there for the Eagles, but it is going to bring up 2nd down and 10 for Madison. As Bolden does, Daniel, he rolls well, sets up his feet, and throws a good ball. Just unfortunately unable to secure it.
Yeah. Well, I think the 3 drops I mentioned are legitimate drops. I mean, decent enough throws that they should have been held on to.
2nd and 10 for Madison. Bolden in the shotgun. 2 receivers to his right, 2 to his left. Looks like Parker will join him in the shotgun. Sends a man in motion across the formation, and he's going to run this one. And he's trying to find the edge of that Eagle defense, and they are not having it. As the Eagle defense, Daniel, they do a good job of setting the edge, stretching the play out. And Bolden, I don't even think he made it back to the line of scrimmage. Actually going to be a loss of 3 yards on the play. Bring up another 3rd down and 13 from right around the 30-yard line. Looked like the down and distance that they had last time. And
yeah, they did. This is one of those drops happened on their last possession on 3rd and 13 before the punt. That was the snap. They gave the ball back to the Eagles inside the red zone.
Coach Walker talking to his quarterback on the far side of the field.
Yeah.
Bolden in the shotgun. 2 receivers wide to his right, 2 wide to his left. Coach Walker still communicating with his quarterback. They send a man in motion. Looks to throw. And that one's quick, but it's going to be over the head of his intended receiver. Looked like number 0 that time for the Jags, and that's going to bring up now 4th down and 13.
I mean, what do you do if you don't know if you can get the ball back there to your punter? Do you just go for it here?
No, I think they're going to try to punt this football and hope that they can execute a punt. Turpin's going to drift deep for the Eagles. He'll set up around probably about the 46, 47-yard line. Now he drifts to the 45 as Bolden will stand in and try to punt this football. And instead, we're going to have a timeout. It's actually just before the hydration timeout, so we'll probably take one of those as well. But right now, timeout on the field. We'll take one with them. You're listening to Ouachita Christian Eagle Football on the Ouachita Christian Sports Network.
Are you tired of pushing through the pain? Do you struggle day in and day out with simple tasks? Are you ready for change? If so, call Louisiana Pain Care. At Louisiana Pain Care, our doctors are board certified and fellowship trained to target the source of your pain and help you manage it. Visit lapaincare.com for more information and to schedule your appointment. Louisiana Pain Care, your spine care experts.
When lights go out on game night, what matters most is family, trust, and community. At Jim Taylor Buick GMC, that's who we are. We've been serving Northeast Louisiana for more than 2 decades. With certified technicians, service after the sale, and relationships that last long after you drive off the lot.
Visit us online at JimTaylorBuickGMC.com or in Monroe. where we are professional grade, and we never stop working for you.
4th down and 13 for Madison. Looks like they're going to punt this football. Bolden lined up to punt the last one, Daniel. Victim to a really high snap. This time he gets a good snap. Bolden gets this one in the air. And it's going to come to rest right at the 50. I don't think you could have jumped any taller or higher, signaling for Turpin to make the fair catch.
Well,
you weren't trying for a free kick, were you?
Looking for the free kick here. That's we want to see the 60-yard attempt.
All right, so punt's going to cover 23 yards and no return. So it's going to bring up 1st down and 10 for the Eagles. Senior quarterback Luke Vidrine will bring the Eagles to the line. Jude Turner will join him in the backfield. 2 receivers to Luke's left, 2 to his right. Eagles traveling from left to right on your radio dial. They lead this contest right now, 17-0. Good snap from center, gives this one to Jude. Jude's going to get tied up and wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Yeah, Devin O'Neal, number 55, plays that inside linebacker with a really nice tackle, and Jude Turner right there. You usually don't see Jude disappear at the line of scrimmage like that.
Not much. And especially not being brought down by one man. And that is going to bring us to our hydration timeout.
OCS would like to thank our
want to thank the first quarter sponsor, Ouachita Christian Eagle Football, Bayou Bariatrics, specializing in weight loss surgery, weight loss injections, body sculpting with M-Sculpt, IV infusions, vitamin injections. Call 318-398-2984 to schedule your free consultation today. Again, that's Bayou Bariatrics and Weight Loss Center. Want to thank them for sponsoring the first quarter, Ouachita Christian Eagle Football. All of Gavin's kicks, Daniel, every one of them, all the kicks, kickoffs, extra points, field goals, all of them brought to you by the fine folks at Jim Taylor Buick GMC. Want to thank Jim Taylor Buick GMC for their continued support of Ouachita Christian Eagle Athletics. 2nd down and 10 for the Eagles. Luke Vidrine in the shotgun. Jude Turner joins him. 2 receivers to his left, 2 to his right. Luke gets a high snap, handles it. Boy, a lot of penetration in the backfield that time as he's going to unload this one. And we got a penalty marker on the play. It is complete out in the flat. A nice run and a nice catch that time out by Luke to Luke Edwards. But unfortunately, Daniel, I think that one's going to be coming back. It's going to be an illegal man downfield as it looked like the Eagles had a running play called. The running play broke down, and Luke Adlib did a great job of finding some space to unload that football. Great job of running the football after the catch by Edwards. But unfortunately, the offensive lineman didn't get the memo that, hey, we're going to ad-lib and call pass.
Yeah, well, Luke Vidrine, actually, I think he opted to keep the ball because the play was just blown up. And then he rolls out to his left, and he's got somebody, he can hear him chasing him down and sees Luke Edwards wide open, just drops it out there in the flats to him. But, by this time, like you mentioned, one of your linemen was run blocking down the field a little bit.
And hey, you know what though? It's great to see Luke ad-lib, and it's great to see him, on it, just on the fly, finding somebody open and getting rid of the football for a huge gain. But we're going to back him up 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down and 15. The Eagles now at their own 46-yard line. Vidrine in the shotgun. 2 running backs join him in the gun. 2 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. Luke calls for the ball and gets a good snap. Pulls this one down, throws this one quick out in the flat to Maddox Fitzhugh. And Fitzhugh does a nice job that time of securing the football, Daniel, going down. It's going to be a nice gain on the play as he picks up, he needed 15, so he picked up 12. So you're going to be looking at 3rd down and 4. Yeah, let's call it 3rd and 4. They'll put this at the Jaguar 43-yard line.
Well, the Madison defense is running some type of stunt with the linebacker, and he's timing it up well and getting in the backfield. That time, Jude kind of checks him, lets him know, hey, I really don't want you in my backfield. But he's been causing the problems on this possession. The run for no gain, and then the kind of play.
Ad-lib scramble.
Ad-lib scramble penalty, yeah.
Vadrine in the shotgun. 2 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. Another high snap. Jude is going to get that one, and Jude's going to pick up more than enough for a community pharmacy first down.
Wow.
As Turner takes that one across the 35-yard line. A tough run inside by Jude Turner. Gain of 8 yards on the play, needed 4. And that's going to be, I guess, as I said moments ago, another community pharmacy first down as the Eagles now with the ball 1st and 10 at the Jaguar 35-yard line.
Impressive that Luke Vadrine and Jude Turner were able to transfer that ball. The snap was high. I don't even know how Jude ended up with it, but great job holding on to the ball. 2 running backs in the backfield with Luke. Good snap from center this time. Keeps it on the ground with Gray. Gray does cut it up this time. Finds a seam in the Jaguar defense. He's inside the 30 before he's run out of bounds on the far side of the field. But a nice job that time, Daniel. As you saw earlier, Eli was trying to find the edge. That time he knew it wasn't there, planted the outside leg, cut it up inside, and found a nice gain of 30 yards on the play. Actually 36 yards. Yeah, and really good job by the left side of the offensive line, along with Jude Turner blocking, being the lead blocker there. To kind of spring that play for the first
down and 10 inside the Washam Agency red zone. They keep this one on the ground with Turner. Turner's down inside the 10. Now he's inside the 5. Touchdown, Washita Christian. As Jude Turner is going to take it in again, this time from 20 yards out, and add to this Eagle lead. Nice tough run that time by Jude as the Eagles find the end zone for the 3rd time tonight. Trying to add to a 23-0 lead. Gavin Polk will come on for the Jim Taylor Buick GMC extra point. Patrick Turpin to hold. Good snap. Kick is up.
That one.
And it's good.
That one looked a little more fluid.
Well, let's get down to the sideline and check in with Mike Gray and a Marion State Bank sideline report. Mike, I got to tell you, I'm not a coach, but I've seen a little bit of Washita Christian Eagle football in my time, and I have to tell you, I think the Eagles are executing the game plan.
They are. Madison's sending a linebacker right at the last second, and it's being a little difficult to pick up when they're shooting the gap, taking up 2 blockers with the lineman and sending a linebacker between them. But Jude's doing a real good job of picking that up. We just need to execute like we've been doing. I mean, this is classic football. The blocks are working, the runs are working. Nothing else you can say. We are working on the kicking game, though.
Oh, well, we are working on the kicking game.
So that's always fun to watch.
Absolutely. Thanks, Mike. Mike Gray with the Marion State Bank sideline report. Gavin will tee this one up at the 40-yard line. We've seen the deep ball. We've seen the onside. We've seen the sky kick. And Gavin is going to try another sky kick, and it's going to go right back to the 30-yard line. Another fair catch that time by number 9. And number 9 is a tailback.
Yeah.
That's actually Mark Parker. Parker does a good job of signaling the fair catch. And again, the Jaguars will have pretty good field position right around the 30-yard line. Let's call it the 32 where they'll start this drive. The Jaguars, Daniel, really have not had any kind of answer to put together any type of drive. I don't think they've seen a first down so far tonight. So have just not been able to get things going on the offensive side of the ball. A lot of good effort out there, and you can't say anything about the quarterback play of Bolden. Bolden's thrown the ball well a couple of times, just receivers unable to secure it.
They're open. I wouldn't say they're wide open, but they're finding room and spaces for Bolden to get the ball, and they're just not catching it. Here they come again.
Bolden looks to throw this time, and he does find a receiver. That's actually number 10.
Harrison for the Jags. Tackle made by number 12, Abram.
Jamarlian Harrison, and Harrison's going to secure that one. Gain of 8 yards, 7 yards on the play. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 3. So as soon as we talk about the unreliability and lack of success in the Madison offense,
they find something.
A nice throw that time by Bolden, and a nice catch that time by Harrison, as it's going to bring up 2nd down and 3 for Madison at their own 39-yard line.
I mean, this Harrison kid is. He looks large. He looks tall.
Good snap from center. They keep this one on the ground. A little bit of running room that time, but maybe not enough. Looks like he got back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Good tough run that time by Parker. But the Eagle defense doing a good job. Bringing up now, big third down play. And, hey, you know, look, for the Jaguars, this is by far the shortest distance they're going to have to travel to pick up a first down on third down. I think we've seen 3rd and 13, 3rd and 16. This time a very manageable 3rd and 3 for Bolden and the Jags.
I would think he would put the ball in the air right here. That's what I would try to do. They've been running the slants.
Bolden gets a good snap from center, pulls it. He's going to try and keep it himself. He's got some running room. He's going to
got it.
They're going to give him the first down. I say give it to him. He earned every bit of it. He needed 3, picked up 5, and that's going to be the first down of the night as Bolden calls his own number. Tough run that time against the Eagle defense, and looks like we may have a Jaguar shaking up on the play.
I think that's Bolden that's getting up kind of slow. Hopefully he's okay. But, yeah, big, tough, and, you know, really nice, tough run by Bolden to pick up that first down. Looked like a design run to me. Got a couple play fakes, then tries to spring it to the outside. Yeah.
And that is going to be number 2, Jaquarius Bolden, shaking up on the play. It looks like he's holding his leg, Daniel. Hopefully just a cramp, you know.
Yeah, maybe a dead leg or something. Hopefully.
I'll tell you what. While they tend to Bolden, well, no.
Let's see.
He'll get up on his feet. Definitely going to walk off under his own power with a little bit of help.
Yeah, he's pretty ginger. That's going to be a big blow to the Jags if he's out for the rest of the game. I would say he's their most dynamic player.
Probably a real good reason why he's playing quarterback as well. You can see some of the athleticism just on display on that last run in particular. So it's going to be 1st down and 10. The first down of the night for Madison. 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line. Minute and 52 seconds left to play here in the first quarter. Ouachita Christian 24, Madison 0. Jags are going to have a new quarterback.
Looks like Joshua Goods, number 4.
Goods will stand in the shotgun, turns, hands this one inside, and boy, there's a whole lot of people that got invited to that party. Loss of 4 yards on the play. Good does a good job of securing it, but man, there's a lot of people there. Looked like Thomas may have been leading the way.
Yeah, Cooper Thomas shoots through. He's good. He's a good middle linebacker.
He's an outstanding middle linebacker. You know, and here's the thing. You call him a middle linebacker, he can play outside linebacker. Yeah. I mean, I guarantee if you made him get his hand in the dirt, he'd be a great defensive end. I mean,
or
that
put the ball in his hands.
He's a football player. Thomas does a great job defensively for the Eagles. Been doing it since last season as well. 2nd down and 14 for the Jags. Good in the shotgun.
There he is again.
Quarterback sack.
Not going to be able to get away from him.
Cooper Thomas with the sack for your Eagles.
Cooper Thomas is going to track him down. It's going to be a huge loss on the play. Actually, a loss of 10 yards.
Wow.
And it's going to bring up 3rd and bundle. We're going to have to put Donnie on this one. That's a little bit of math.
Well, he figures that. You know, Cooper Thomas kind of did the same type of, crept up to the line, timed the snap count, and gets in the backfield pretty quickly on those last 2 plays.
It's going to be 3rd down and 24 for the Jags. It looks like they may have called a timeout down there to talk about this one, or they're just going to let the clock run out on the quarter, and that's exactly what's going to happen. Again, we want to thank the fine folks at Bayou Bariatrics and Weight Loss Center for sponsoring the first quarter.
The Madison Jags.
We'll take a quick break from here at Eagle Stadium. You're listening to Ouachita Christian Eagle Football on the Ouachita Christian Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Dustin Balance with Ludwig Marine. We have 2 locations to serve you, one on Darbone Lake in Farmerville and one right here on 165 North in Monroe. Come by and check us out. We have the best brands on the market: Phoenix Bass boats, Weldcraft aluminum boats, and your gator tail duck boat needs. Give us a call today at 318-545-5595 or check us out on the web at www.ludwig-marine.com. Mitch Ludwig and the Ludwig Marine crew would like to say, go Eagles.
Welcome back to the Farm Bureau broadcast booth. Forsyth Church of Christ is a family of faith committed to Jesus, working together for recovery, support, and victory. You are all welcome to join on Sunday mornings at 10 a.m. David, I'll see you there.
Oh, you can count on it, man.
Yep.
I mean, absolutely. It's a good, well, you know, it's just a great spot, man. I mean, you're always going to find somebody there to say hi to you, and you're always going to find, the gospel of Jesus Christ being preached. And, you know, if you've got a young man or a young woman, I know a really good youth minister that, well,
dear.
I think everybody else got the memo, but the center that time is everybody was moving except the center. Now, one thing kind of comforting to see in that, though, Daniel, looks like Bolton's made his way back onto the field. So obviously the injury we saw him have a little earlier. Well, actually, nope, that's not Bolton. They've still got Goods in at quarterback. It looked like Bolton may.
No, I see Bolton over there hopping around on one leg. Hopefully, get a number change. I don't know.
So Goods is actually going to be the quarterback in the shotgun. This time he gets a good snap from center, looks to throw, puts some air into this one, and that's probably going to be a problem for him.
Well,
that's going to be incomplete. Yeah, it was deflected, that's for sure. It looked like maybe Abram Parker that time would have had a chance to bring that one in, but in either case, well defended, and it's going to bring up fourth down in a bundle. Now, I don't know.
Well, he's got to get it. Again, I think if they do
got
a free kick.
couple of guys deep here, though. It looks like. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. We may be.
Yeah, this one's not. This one's too deep.
Yeah, this is definitely too deep.
Now he still may go ahead and take the three. We've seen him do that.
We have.
If it's going to land.
Well, Goods is going to have to handle the punting chores now. Bolton was actually the quarterback, but he was also the punter for the Jags. Now, Goods is going to drift to punter, so he's going to have somebody come in for him.
Mm-hmm. He's learning the position right now. I'm trying to tell him where to. Oh, we just changed punters.
We did. It looks like. No, actually, Goods was shifting back to the roll, but we're going to have a timeout taken by the Jaguars.
You know why they called it? Because they don't want to get played.
Oh no! Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. I mean, well, if you don't want to get played, you got to call Wade all the timeouts.
Got to give him a call.
Sponsored by the fine folks at Campbell and House, attorneys at law. All the timeouts. Sponsored by the fine folks at Campbell and House. Don't get played. I almost got played.
No,
Don't get played. Call Wade. 318-855-0285. Again, that's 318-855-0285. The fine folks at Campbell and House, attorneys at law, sponsoring all the timeouts. And Ouachita Christian Eagle football, I want to thank Campbell and House for their support of Ouachita Christian Eagle athletics. Fourth down, the bundle. I have to go to Donnie on this one. It looks like fourth down and 44.
15.
Oh, no, so we get 24 yards. Fourth and 24. And Goods is not going to handle the punting chores. He'll just be the up back. And no, it is Goods. Goods is going to be the punter. He'll stand about his 15. He's going to hit one of his own men with that ball. And he's going to pick it up.
I don't think you can advance that.
I don't think so either, but it looks like he can because they're going to mark it where he advanced it to, but he's going to be well short of the first down, and the Eagles now have great field position.
I don't know the specific rule, but that doesn't seem to make sense.
Well, let's go down to the sideline and check in with Mike Gray and Marion State Bank sideline report. Mike, if you kick it into one of your players, can you pick it up and advance it?
Well, yes, because it's a kick ball, and after it hit their player, it hit one of our players, which is ball at that point.
Oh.
But they can pick it up and run it at that point.
Huh.
So, but since it was 4th and 30-ish,
yeah,
they didn't.
Yeah, they
didn't run that
make
far.
it. Yeah, all right. Thanks a lot. Mike Gray with the Marion State Bank sideline report. Luke Vadrine brings the Eagles out. First down and 10. Ball at the Jaguar 29-yard line. Vadrine's got 3 receivers to his right. Maddox Fitzhugh to his left. Turner joins him in the shotgun. Good snap from center. Play action. Luke looks to throw and does. Turpin's going to catch this one at about the 25. Now he's inside the 20, inside the 10, inside the 5. Touchdown. Ouachita Christian. Turpin's going to take that one in from 29 yards out. And that was a well-executed tunnel screen. As Turpin found the tunnel, as they say, set his blockers up well and does a great job of getting to the far pylon of the end zone to add to this Eagle lead. The fine folks at Trinity Diamonds Direct, sponsors of all Ouachita Christian Eagle touchdowns. I want to thank the fine folks at Trinity Diamonds Direct for their support of Ouachita Christian Eagle athletics. Gavin Polk on to attempt the extra point. The kick is up and nailed that one. Extra point brought to you by the fine folks at Jim Taylor, Buick, GMC. Eagles leading this contest now, 31-0. Second quarter, always brought to you by the fine folks at D&H Sporting Goods. 2 locations in Bastrop and Sterlington to serve you. Looking for some Ouachita Christian Eagle athletic gear? Stop by and see the fine folks at D&H Sporting Goods for all your Ouachita Christian Eagle gear. I know the gentleman sitting next to me in this booth tonight, immediately to my right, is the owner of several pieces of Ouachita Christian Eagle athletic gear purchased from none other than the aforementioned D&H Sporting Goods.
A lot of what I have is stock. A lot of it is custom, though. You go in there, dude, they'll set you up. Whatever you want, they'll iron you a eagle head on a pullover in about 3 minutes.
So are you telling me that you could get like a Ouachita Christian Eagle head Hawaiian shirt?
No, well, that one is sublimated, is what that's called. And but yeah, I mean, there's one. Last time I was up there was one left. I think it was a medium, but not for me.
It's a big seller.
I already got mine. Mine's not a medium.
I got you. Gavin's going to try another sky kick. And unfortunately for Gavin, that one's going to travel out of bounds as he goes to the far side with the sky kick this time. It's going to travel out of bounds. Now, the Jags do have, they do have the ability to take the penalty and have us re-kick it, or they can take the ball first down and 10 at their own 35. And I think the Jaguars have elected to do just that.
Yeah, it went out of bounds at like the 37. Did they still get it at the 35, or are they going to get it where it went out?
I think that's an option as well, but I think
they're on the 40.
Could have gone out. I mean, it rolled out of bounds at around the 35, but it maybe, I don't know, may have crossed the plane there before. So it is going to be first down and 10 for Madison at their own 40-yard line. 11 minutes and 30 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Ouachita Christian 31, Madison 0. Jags with 1 first down on the night. And Goods looks to throw this one and does. A nice, well-thrown football that time by Joshua Goods. Gain of 4 yards on the play, but Daniel Goods does a nice job of getting a quick throw to his intended receiver and a nice job of moving the football as the Jags pick up, it looks like right at 4, maybe 5 yards. No, it's going to be 4 when they get it straight over there. 2nd and 6. Ball at the Jaguar 44-yard line. Goods on for the injured Bolden. And I don't know about that one.
Yeah, I think they recovered it. I think Goods fell on it.
Goods does a good job that time, and I just don't think that the center, it's a couple of times tonight, Daniel, that the center just doesn't seem like he's on the same page as the rest of the offensive line. It's going to be a loss of 3 yards on the play. They picked up 4 on first down and give back 3 of it on a muff snap that time. So it's going to be 3rd down and 9 for Madison. Ball now at their own 41-yard line, trying to get something going here in the second quarter. 10 minutes and 18 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Goods in the shotgun, 2 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. Goods pulls it down, throws this one quick and out in the flat. Again, intended for number 0, and that's going to be incomplete, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
Same play they just ran for those 4 yards, and why is the? I thought they gained 4 yards, David. I thought it was third. I thought it was 2nd or 3rd and 6.
Well, they remember the muff snap?
Right, that's right. Yep, the muff snap. I was like, okay, I missed a play there. Yeah. Okay.
So that'll back up the Jags, and now they are going to be looking at 4th and 9, and it looks like the Eagles are going to be in about as punt safe as you can possibly be.
I mean, they're 8 yards off the ball.
But it looks like
new punter,
number 55, Devin O'Neal, is going to come on to handle the punting duties. And if we remember, Goods' punt last time didn't work out exactly the way they intended to.
Oh, goodness.
I think he hit one of the upbacks on the punt. So O'Neal will give it a try. And that one is going to go straight up in the air and bounce backwards.
Oh, he's going to get about 4 yards off of that.
So, so O'Neal's punt, Daniel, actually bounced right at the line of scrimmage, but he did get a nice hop, and he picked up maybe 4 yards on the punt. So we'll have to wait for Donnie to tell me, but it was a 3-yard punt, no return. So the Eagles will now have the ball 1st down and 10 at the Jaguar 44-yard line. Right around field goal distance.
Yeah. I mean, this is, 61 from here, but they're not lining up for it.
1st down and 10 for the Eagles. Vadrine in the shotgun. 2 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. Eagles now traveling from right to left on your radio dial. Luke's going to feel a little bit of pressure, and he's going to get sacked.
Wow.
That'd be a loss of right around 2 or 3 yards. Donnie says 2, so it's going to bring up 2nd down and 12. Got a Jag kind of slow to get up. Looks like he may have been shaken up, but he is going to get to his feet. So it's going to bring up 2nd down and 12 for the Eagles.
Nothing really ever developed on that play. Just kind of collapsed as soon as the ball was snapped. I don't even know what Luke's intentions were on that one.
2nd and 12 for the Eagles. Ball at the Madison 46-yard line. 2 receivers to Luke's left, 1 to his right. And we're going to have a Jaguar that's going to jump off sides. Eagles are going to pick up 5 yards on the play. Oh, my. And that one's going to go against Ouachita Christian as well. Daniel, 3 false start penalties against the Eagles here in tonight's contest.
2 of them on defense.
And that one is going to take us back into Eagle territory, where it'll now be 2nd and 16 at the Eagle 49-yard line. Vadrine in the shotgun, 2 running backs with him in the gun. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Luke looks to roll, throws this one to Turpin, and Turpin is going to do a great job of securing the football, but I'm not sure if he made it back to the line. Donnie says he got right back to the line of scrimmage and no more, so you're going to be looking at 3rd. Now, if you're looking at 4th,
I think you're a little far right here. So from here, it would be a 68-yarder. That's a long way.
That's a long ways. 3rd down and 16.
Yeah, I think we need to get about 7 yards right here to give him a chance.
Vadrine in the shotgun. 2 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. 2 running backs with him in the gun. Gray and Turner. Good snap from center. Luke looks to throw, sets up the screen, and he has got it set up. Gray's going to take this one across midfield, and he's got some running room. He's at the 20, inside the 10, and he's going to be brought down right at around the goal line. It looks like maybe the 2. That screen was extremely well set up and extremely well executed as Eli Gray pulls that one off. Daniel, a great run after the catch, a gain of 48 yards. That's going to be enough for a community pharmacy first down, and that's going to put the Eagles inside the Washam Agency red zone at the Jaguar 3-yard line. First and goal, Eagles at the Madison 3. 2 running backs in the backfield. Gives this one to Jude. And
Ole.
I don't think there was a...
What do they call it? A business decision?
I don't think there was a whole lot of motivation to make that tackle that time as Jude Turner takes it in. I got to say, kind of pretty much untouched.
I also got to say, I can't really blame him right there.
I completely understand. Gavin Polk on to attempt a Jim Taylor Buick GMC extra point. Patrick Turpin to hold. Eagles trying to add to this lead. Make it 38. Snaps down. The kick is up.
The extra point is up.
And it's good.
And good.
The Eagles are going to lead this contest now 38-0 with 7:45 left to play here in the second quarter. Let's go down to the sideline. Check in with Mike Gray and a Marion State Bank sideline report. Mike, how you doing down there?
I'm good. You got any questions for me that I can answer?
I don't know.
This is that was a good screen pass right there.
That was nice.
A little high, but a great pull in by Eli Gray to get it downfield. And he had a convoy. He had a convoy going all the way down the field, but a couple of the speedsters from the other team caught up to him and got him down just before the goal line. So
I got a question for you, Mike.
All right.
All right, is there any kick left that we can work on? We've worked on the onside. We've worked on the sky kick to play side.
Squib.
We've worked. Oh yeah, the squib, low line drive.
The old squib. Let's get a squib in there.
All right,
especially
that's fair
since
enough.
they're split down there at like the 10-yard line.
You can create some problems with squib.
Bouncing around the 20, 15, somewhere in there.
Yeah, that's what.
Probably be a little difficult to handle.
I like it. I like it. We'll go with the old squib. Thanks a lot. Mike Gray with the Marion State Bank sideline report. Polk's going to tee this one up the far side of the field at the far hash. Definitely looking this thing over. Not his typical run up. This is going to be a 3-steppers. There's a million things that could happen here. And that one's going to be a fair catch called for at the 15-yard line.
Yeah.
Probably
like
the smart thing to do.
What would you call that, a directional kick?
Directional kick. That's exactly what that is, and he does a good job with it. It pins the Jags at the 15-yard line, so not great field position, but not bad field position. Number 7 that time, that's Michael Perkins. Perkins does a nice job of signaling that fair catch and securing the ball. This Jaguar offense, Daniel, has had a brutal time trying to put anything together. 1 first down tonight. They get their quarterback. Let's see. The quarterback originally was Bolden. Bolden finally started kind of finding a little something and then gets injured. Now they bring Goods in, and Goods have you've seen some bright spots, but really unable to get anything going.
Yeah,
consistently.
I think Bolden, he threw the ball pretty well, had several drops, but he had some good throws. We haven't seen the same level of accuracy from Goods.
Josh Goods brings the Jags to the line. Good snap from center. Looks to throws this one. A nice throw across the middle. That time going to be complete to number 3. That's Stephen James. James is going to haul it in for a gain of 6 yards on the play. Well thrown football that time by Goods.
Yeah, did a good job of just, not panicking when the pocket was collapsing, and delivers a good pass to pick up positive yards.
2nd down and 4. Ball at the Jaguar 21-yard line. Goods in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 2 right, 1 running back with him in the backfield. Good looks to throw. Goods unloads this one.
He caught it,
and
I think. Oh, he said incomplete.
It did look like it may have hopped that time, Daniel. So it is going to bring up 3rd down and 4. Goods feeling a lot of pressure almost instantly from that Eagle defense from a lot of different directions. So it's going to be 3rd down and 4. Big play here for Madison if they want to keep this drive alive. Goods in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 2 right. 4 wide. Goods they need to get to the 25-yard line for the first down. Goods calls for it. Hands this one inside, and that's not going to do it. They're going to be looking at 4th down and long.
Yeah, Drew Copeland.
Loss of 2 on the play.
Drew Copeland with a nice tackle from the left defensive end position. Our defensive line has played really well tonight. Landon Waller, Weems has been in there some. Luke Waller's been in there some. And then there's Drew Copeland with a nice tackle.
Daniel?
Yeah.
I don't know that the Jags are going to go for this one, but boy, no, and they're not.
They're not, but
they're going to send again. They're going to send number 55, O'Neal, back to handle the punting chores. The Eagles will send 3 men deep.
We are trying to fair catch this one. I don't think it's going to be kicked very far.
I'm going to agree with you. I think it's not going to be kicked very far. But this one's actually pretty good. Fair catch is called for, and we're going to lose the fair catch.
We got it.
But we got no, we still don't have it. I think the Jags have it.
Fumble on the play.
No. We did get it back.
Recovered by the Eagles.
Now, I don't know if you can set up well,
no, I'm sure you can't. I don't think the free kicks, I think that's done.
Well, free kick or not, we're sending Gavin out.
Yeah. No? No, they got Luke out there now.
Yeah, they do. Okay, so the free kick may be off the board.
It is, and even if they were to snap this, you're looking at a 53-yarder.
So 1st down and 10 for the Eagles. Lucky to have the football.
Yeah.
Badrine in the shotgun. Turner joins him in the gun. 3 receivers to his left, 1 right. Trips left. Luke in the shotgun, 1st and 10 at the Jag 36-yard line. Luke looks to throw. He's got time. Puts some air into this one. He's got a receiver. It's going to be hauled in and caught. Number 14, Luke Edwards, is going to haul in another pretty pass and add to this Eagle lead. Touchdown pass is going to cover 36 yards. That Eagle touchdown and all Eagle touchdowns brought to you by the fine folks at Trinity Diamonds Direct. I want to thank Trinity Diamonds Direct for their longtime support of Ouachita Christian Eagle Athletics. As Gavin on for another Jim Taylor Buick GMC extra point. Good snap, good hold.
The extra point is up.
And the extra point attempt is good as the Eagles will increase their lead over the Jags. Daniel, I'm not sure if that's going to put us over the threshold or not.
42.
Well, it will as soon as they post those points on the board.
2, 3, 4, 5.
It's exactly 42. No?
No, we should have
45.
1, 2, 3.
So it is going to be 45, which will put us over the threshold.
Okay.
Now the Eagles are going to take the 6-minute hydration timeout. It looks like they'll take it right now. And as with every timeout, they're all brought to you by the fine folks at Campbell and House Attorneys at Law. Don't get played.
You better call Wade.
Call Wade if you don't want to get played. 318-855-0285. Again, that's 318-855-0285. The fine folks at Campbell and House Attorneys at Law. Thank the folks at Campbell and House for their continued support of Ouachita Christian Eagle Athletics. All right, here we go. It looks like we might see another directional kick here. Gavin tees it up at the 40-yard line, about a 3-step walk up. And it looks like the Jags may try to return this one and do. It's caught at around the 25-yard line. The Jaguars are going to set up a return.
Good return.
Pretty nice return that time by Madison. As it looks like the clock, the clock is now going to run. Gain of 15 yards on the play. 5 minutes and 39 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. We will have a running clock. The Eagles have gone past the 42-point threshold and will have a running clock for the rest of this first half and the remainder of tonight's game. Eagles with a 45-0 lead. Madison still trying to figure out how to get this offense on track. Goods on in relief of Bolden. He's got two receivers wide to his right.
First and 10, Jags.
And two to his left. One running back with him in the backfield. Goods is going to lose the handle on a low snap, and now he's going to elude one Eagle defender, unloads a pretty pass downfield. It looks like it's going to be.
He caught that.
He did. He brought it in.
He caught that.
He brought it in. Good defense that time in the backfield, in the defensive backfield for the Eagles. Maybe looked like Tristan Raymond on the far side of the field, but the gain of 22, that's more than enough for a first down for Madison, and by far the biggest play of the night for the Jags, as it looked like we had Bolden, or I should say Goods, handle Daniel in the backfield. He finds a way to get out and throws a beautiful pass downfield. First down and 10 for Madison, now at the Eagle 39-yard line.
We had the receiver, covered well too. It's just we did everything right, but except the outcome didn't go our way.
Good snap from center to Goods, and Goods airmails that one.
Nobody there.
Well over the head of any of the intended receivers. Going to bring up second down and 10. Now, I don't know if everybody at home can hear. We're going to go down to Mike Gray with the Marion State Bank sideline report here in a minute, but I got to tell you, I have not seen the Madison band stop moving since they got in the stands. They are unbelievably happy to be here tonight.
They are there, and they sound good too.
Absolutely. Second down and 10. Goods in the shotgun, two receivers left, two right.
Who's got a kazoo?
Good snap from center, throws this one. That's going to be incomplete. Intended for number 0 across the middle of the field, but it's going to be incomplete. Let's go down to the sideline and check in with Mike Gray and Marion State Bank sideline report. Mike, as soon as we come down to you, the band quits playing.
Well, I'm reminded of a interview from a couple weeks ago when Grambling was playing Ohio State on a Saturday, and the coach from Grambling said, "We have a band and they have a band, so we'll compete."
Yeah,
that's right.
And, I do believe that the Madison band is pretty active, and they're loud for most of the game. I'm out of breath just listening and watching.
They are competing, Mike. Thanks a lot. Mike Gray with the Marion State Bank sideline report. Man, a nice throw that time by Goods, Daniel, on the far side of the field. Goods is finding a little bit of rhythm. Gain of 11 yards on the play, and that's going to be enough for a first down. The Jags, with their by far furthest penetration into Eagle territory tonight, as they now have the ball first and 10 at the Ouachita Christian 30-yard line. Clock running with 2 minutes and 20 seconds left to play here in the first half. Big homecoming festivities here at Eagle Stadium for homecoming at halftime. Goods in the shotgun, gets a good snap, looks to throw and does. Got a receiver on the far side of the field. He'll get forward progress. I have to wait to see where they mark it, but it looks like it's going to be up around the 20-yard line, because it is. Nice throw and a nice catch that time. A gain of 9 yards on the play, and that's going to be second down and 1 with 1 minute and 55 left to play here in the first half.
Getting close to the red zone.
Right at it at the Eagle 21. Goods in the shotgun. Two receivers left, two right. One running back with him in the backfield is Parker. Good snap from center. Goods looks to throw. He's feeling some pressure from that Eagle defense. He's going to run, tries to elude it. I'm not sure what they'll rule that, either a fumble or an incomplete pass. He tried to throw it, but his hand was definitely, or throwing motion was affected. And it looks like they're going to call it incomplete. It'll be third down and 1. Clock running with 1 minute left to play here in the first half. So an incomplete pass. Goods feeling the space, though, Daniels. He had several Eagle defenders in pursuit, but he's able to slip and slide and get outside into space and escape the immediate threat. But it is going to be third down and 1. Ball at the Eagle 21-yard line with 40 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Good snap from center. Goods feels some pressure, unloads this one, takes a big lick that time. We got a penalty marker on the play. Pressure that time on Goods. As he'll get up and he'll shake it off, but we do have holding against the Jags, and it looks like the Eagles
They declined it?
will probably decline it to bring up 4th down.
Yeah, 4th and 1.
Holding is the call against the Jags.
And then we've got somebody called a timeout.
Well,
Yep.
there's a timeout taken by the Eagles.
Yep.
So with 23 seconds left to play, looks like Coach Fitzhugh's decided to decline the penalty.
Thank our sports marketing game sponsors.
4th and 1.
So it'll bring up 4th down and 1. Want to thank the fine folks, Campbell and House Attorneys at Law, sponsoring this timeout. All Eagle timeouts don't get played.
Call Wade.
Got to call Wade. 318-855-0285.
Construction. Trinity Diamond Direct. Wade House, attorney at law, and Williams Orthodontics. Special thanks to our sports marketing game.
So should bring up 4th down, and it looks like, Daniel, that the Eagles have decided to take the penalty, and that's what they did. It's going to bring up 3rd down now and 11. A little further away.
10-yard
But I'll tell you what, Goods has found his rhythm. He's throwing the ball, Daniel, and having some success moving the ball down the field. Eagles are going to have to find a way to get back there to slow it down. 3rd down and 11. Goods brings the Jags to the line. 2 receivers to his right, 2 to his left, 1 running back with him in the backfield. Parker. Good snap from center. Goods with a little bit of time. Oh, boy. He got met by a wall of green.
Yeah, I think that was Brock Abels. Looks like a couple more. Landon Waller and Drew Copeland back there.
I got a feeling, Daniel, that is going to be an end to this half.
Yeah.
As the Jags are no need to run a play, and I'm not sure why they would. A loss of 10 yards on that, so it's going to bring up 3rd down now and probably 25, or 4th, I should say, 4th and 25. Now, it looks like somebody took a timeout, and I guess it was Coach Fitzhugh, because now the Eagles come to the sideline. It's 22 seconds left to play in the first half. 4th down and 25 for Madison. They've got the ball at the Eagle 41-yard line. All right, so are you trying to do some math here? Because let's figure that they do something here, and then maybe we get a play, and then – but I don't know how many timeouts we have left, if we even have any.
Well, I think that we may have one left. It's the live stream shows both teams having one.
Okay.
Okay, so 15 seconds left. Is that right?
22.
22, okay. 22 seconds left. Yeah, you try to get a stop here. Clock will stop immediately.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. You don't think it does on change of possession?
I don't. I think it runs.
Well, we're still gonna have to run 2 plays to make anything happen somehow, or nothing's gonna happen.
So where do we need to get with this?
Well, we gotta get the ball first.
Well, that's true.
We want to get the ball, and then we're gonna call our last timeout.
4th down.
And then we'll need to get to around the 40. I would say around the 40-yard line is about max for Gavin. 38 to 40-yard line.
4th down in a bundle. Goods looks to throw this one, and he does. It's going to be complete. Well shy of the first down.
Number 0.
So it is going to be 1st down and 10 for the Eagles.
Turnover on downs.
And maybe the change of possession is going to stop the clock. He picked up 11 yards on the play, shaking up on the far side of the field.
Yeah, that was a good hit by Patrick Turpin, clean.
All right, so here we go.
Yeah, so.
And I don't think we're going to have – the Eagles just took a timeout, which is pretty interesting.
That just now they did?
They did.
So they did that to stop the clock, because on the running clock it would keep running. So now they have no timeouts left and 15
there's
seconds.
There's nothing.
No, it's going to have to be a fire drill.
You'll have to complete this pass.
Mm-hmm.
It'll have to be a fantastic pass. There's no way you're going to be able to put this together.
This will probably be a hook and lateral type thing.
Yeah, this will definitely be a half ender. Luke Vadrine on. 1st down and 10 for the Eagles. Change of possession, loss on downs.
Man, they just do not have anybody deep on coverage, though.
2 receivers left, 2 right.
There's nobody. There's only.
Luke's going to take this snap. He's going to throw this one out in the flat to Maddox. Maddox will lose a handle on it. But now that in all fairness to Maddox Fitzhugh, was high.
Yeah, that was high, and
Maddox Fitzhugh is a tall young man and got quite the athletic ability to go upstairs to get it. So if
a tunnel screen is timing.
If it's high on him, it's high.
Yeah, a tunnel screen is all about timing. That's what they were trying to do, and you want to catch it and be ready to run, and he wasn't able to do that.
Well, that's going to bring an end to the first half of play. The Ouachita Christian Eagles way out in front on this one right now, 45-0. Homecoming, 20-25 here at Ouachita Christian School. And Ouachita Christian, not unlike any of the other schools in the area, boy, we do homecoming big.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a great festivity here. Come back and join us for the second half. Ouachita Christian leading the first half in this one in a big way, 45-0. You're listening to Ouachita Christian Eagle football on the Ouachita Christian Sports Network.
Trinity Diamonds Direct, 201 Blanchard Street in West Monroe. Wholesale jewelry with integrity. They provide honest, professional experience while offering stunning diamonds and fine jewelry at or below wholesale prices. And we do custom pieces by appointment. Engagement rings, tennis bracelets, pearls, earrings, necklaces, gemstones, loose diamonds, and jewelry repairs. Trinity Diamonds Direct, 201 Blanchard Street in West Monroe.
Mom, what do you do at work?
Well, I help families just like ours feel safe and protected.
So kind of like superheroes.
Exactly. Whether it's your car, home, or even life insurance, I make sure families are covered when they need it the most.
So you're kind of like our superhero.
That's right. I'm Ashton Halterman, your local shelter insurance agent. Call me today and let's protect what matters most, your family.
Shelter insurance for your auto, home, and life. Call my mom, Ashton Halterman, at 318-343-3582 or stop by the office at 100 North Park Drive in Monroe.
There's no better time to get rid of those glasses or contacts. Now with the latest in LASIK, all laser eye LASIK, safe and ultra precise. Call for a free evaluation. 318-32-LASER, 318-32-LASER.
Make the high humble decision for your LASIK care and clear vision.
If your car or truck is broken down, or you locked your keys in your vehicle, or you just need a flat fix, call Bears Towing and Recovery at 388-3021. In fact, why not just save the number in your cell phone? That's 388-3021. Bears Towing is on call 24 hours a day and 7 days a week. They understand that an emergency doesn't happen at convenient times. Bears Towing, 388-3021. Bears Towing is a proud sponsor of OCS football.
Hi, I'm Dustin Balance with Ludwig Marine. We have 2 locations to serve you, one on Darbone Lake in Farmerville and one right here on 165 North in Monroe. Come by and check us out. We have the best brands on the market: Phoenix Bass boats, Weldcraft aluminum boats, and your Gator Tail duck boat needs. Give us a call today at 318-545-5595 or check us out on the web at www.ludwig-marine.com. Mitch Ludwig and the Ludwig Marine crew would like to say, go Eagles.
Dreyer Contracting has been walked on and driven on all over town for 5 decades. Dreyer Contracting has been serving our community for over 50 years. That's a lot of asphalt, surface treatments, hot mix, parking lots, driveways, asphalt maintenance, dozer work, and crushed stone. You can walk and drive on us with confidence. Call 281-2242. Dreyer Contracting in Bastrop. Trinity Diamonds Direct, 201 Blanchard Street in West Monroe. Wholesale jewelry with integrity. They provide honest, professional experience.
Freshman made, Kenley Fitzgerald. Our first sophomore made is Emery Scott. Emery is the daughter of Mindy Scott and Jason Scott. Emery has attended OCS for 1 year. She attends North Monroe Baptist Church. Emery is a member of the Art Club and FCA. The varsity cheerleader is escorted by her father, Jason Scott. Sophomore maid, Emery Scott. Our next sophomore maid is Caitlin Trishell. Caitlin is the daughter of Vance and Bethany Trishell. Caitlin has attended OCS for 11 years. She attends North Monroe Baptist Church. Caitlin is a member of the Art Club, Impact Club, Student Senate, and FCA. Caitlin is escorted by her father, Vance Trishell. Sophomore maid, Caitlin Trishell. Our final sophomore maid is Isla Wooten. Isla is the daughter of Shane and Amanda Wooten. Isla has attended OCS for 7 years. She attends First Methodist, Monroe. Isla is a member of the Art Club, Impact Club, Foreign Language Club, and FCA. Isla is escorted by her father, Shane Wooten. Sophomore maid, Isla Wooten. Our first junior maid is Emma Carter. Emma is the daughter of Cassie Carter and the granddaughter of Carrie and Lisa Morris. Emma has attended OCS for 4 years. She attends Jackson Street Church of Christ. Emma is a member of the Art Club, Foreign Language Club, and FCA. The varsity cheerleader is escorted by her uncle, Will Carroll. Junior maid, Emma Carter. Our next junior maid is Lacey Darty. Lacey is the daughter of Colby and Stacy Darty. Lacey has attended OCS for 6 years. She attends Bonita Road Baptist Church. Lacey is a member of the Art Club, the Event Club, and FCA. The varsity cheerleader is escorted by her father, Colby Darty. Junior maid, Lacey Darty. Our next junior maid is Abigail McQuillan. Abigail is the daughter of Brandon and Katie McQuillan. Abigail has attended OCS for 14 years. She attends Start Baptist Church. Abigail is a member of the Art Club, the Event Club, and FCA. The varsity basketball player is escorted by her father, Brandon McQuillan. Junior maid, Abigail McQuillan. Our final junior maid is Ava Williams. Ava is the daughter of Richard and alumna Jordan Anderson. Ava has attended OCS for 14 years. She attends North Monroe Baptist Church. Ava is a member of the Art Club, Event Club, and FCA. The varsity soccer player is escorted this evening by Richard Anderson. Junior maid, Ava Williams. Our first senior maid is Grayson Repon. Grayson is the daughter of alumnus Mitch and Catherine Repon. The varsity basketball and softball player is described as: Grayson is a young woman of remarkable character, defined by her kindness, compassion, and resilience. She consistently strives for excellence in every endeavor, demonstrating a work ethic that is both inspiring and reliable. An exemplary leader and teammate, Grayson is the type of person every coach values. Her commitment is unwavering regardless of the circumstances. She has navigated obstacles with profound grace and fortitude, principles that are clearly rooted in her faith. Her love for Jesus is a guiding force in her life, evident in her daily actions and her commitment to honoring God. Grayson, I am honored and blessed to be your coach, Coach Head. Grayson has attended OCS for 13 years. She attends First Methodist Church of Monroe. Grayson is a member of the Art Club, Impact Club, Debate Club, Key Club, Spanish Club, and FCA. Grayson's favorite verse comes from Ephesians chapter 2, verses 8 through 10. For it is by grace you have been saved through faith, and this is not from yourselves, it is a gift of God, not by works, so that no one can boast, for we are God's handiwork, created in Christ Jesus to do good works which God prepared in advance for us to do. Grayson is escorted by her father, Mitch Repon. Senior maid, Grayson Repon. Our next senior maid is Allie Harrell. Allie is the daughter of Jeremy and Shelley Harrell. The varsity cheerleader and tennis player is described. Some people just have a way of lighting up a room, and Allie is one of them. I can still see her dragging her big art bag into my art room for after-school art. I have watched her grow to be a young lady who is beautiful inside and out. She has a kindness that touches everyone she meets and a resilience that is truly inspiring. We have traveled the world together, sharing memories I will always cherish. Allie is one little ball of preciousness. She holds a piece of my heart like no other. Allie is mine, and I could not be more proud of who she has become, Miss Sharp. Allie has attended OCS for 13 years. Allie attends North Monroe Baptist Church. She is a member of the Art Club, FCA, Impact Club, Spanish Club, and Key Club. Allie's favorite scripture comes from 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 31. So whether you eat or drink or whatever you do, do it all for the glory of God. Allie is escorted by her father, Jeremy Harrell. Senior maid, Allie Harrell. Our next senior maid is Kennedy Repon. Kennedy is the daughter of alumnus Mitch and Catherine Repon. The varsity softball and basketball player is described as, Kennedy embodies what it means to have a joyful and compassionate spirit. Her kindness is felt by everyone she meets. She has a genuine gift for making others feel valued. A natural leader and the ultimate teammate, Kennedy is selfless, responsible, and always willing to do whatever is asked of her. Her desire to lead, her commitment to serve, and her profound love for people are clear reflections of her faith in Jesus. Kennedy elevates everyone around her. She is a joy to coach and a privilege to know. Kennedy, I am thankful to be a part of your life and the blessing of being your coach, Coach Head. Kennedy has attended OCS for 13 years. She attends First Methodist Church of Monroe. Kennedy is a member of the Art Club, Debate Club, Impact Club, FCA, Key Club, and Spanish Club. Kennedy's favorite scripture comes from Jeremiah chapter 29, verse 11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. Kennedy is escorted by her father, Mitch Repon. Senior maid, Kennedy Repon. Our final senior maid is Gentry Stutz. Gentry is the daughter of Justin and Jessica Stutz. The varsity cheerleader, tennis, and basketball player is described as, Gentry is a superior student whose smile and positivity shines in all she does, whether in the classroom, on the basketball court, or cheering on the sidelines. She inspires us all at OCS and sets the standard of excellence. Gentry, I am proud of who you are and what you have accomplished, Mr. Tatum. Gentry has attended OCS for 14 years. She attends North Monroe Baptist Church. Gentry is a member of the Art Club, FCA, Debate Club, Key Club, Impact Club, and Spanish Club. Gentry's favorite scripture comes from Matthew chapter 11, verses 28 through 30. Come to me, all who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and humble in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light. Gentry is escorted by her father, Justin Stutz. senior maid, Gentry Stutz. Our returning queen is Lindley Loveland. Lindley is a freshman at Harding University, majoring in Bible and Family Ministry with a minor in counseling. Lindley is the daughter of William and alumna Lindy Loveland. Lindley is a former varsity cheerleader, member of the varsity basketball and track teams. Lindley is escorted by her father, William Loveland. Returning queen, Lindley Loveland. Our 2025 homecoming queen is Addie Morris. Addie is the daughter of alumnus Dustin and Ashley Morris. The varsity basketball, track, and softball player is described as Addie is a quiet, dark-haired beauty. She is a joy in class, a hard and conscientious worker. Whether in the classroom, on the basketball court, on the track, or with her church youth group, she dedicates herself fully to the moment and is determined to always offer her peers and teammates her best. I am blessed to have this time with her during her final year of OCS. Miss Ziegler. Addie has attended OCS for 13 years. Addie attends North Monroe Baptist Church. She is a member of the Art Club, FCA, Key Club, Impact Club, Spanish Club, and Debate Club. Addie's favorite scripture comes from Romans chapter 8, verse 28. And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love him, who have been called according to his purpose. Addie is escorted by her father, Dustin Morris. 2025 homecoming queen, Addie Morris. Please welcome out on the field Headmaster Sherry Slade with tonight's kindergarten attendance. They will now present Addie with a football signed by the 2025 football team. Tonight's attendants are Davis Durham, Amelia Gillikin, Harper Guy, Camden Hinton, Bertie Maxwell, and Asher Owen. Davis is the son of alumni Mark and Julie Durham. Amelia is the daughter of alumni Blake and Tyler Gillikin. Harper is the daughter of Timothy and alumna Madison Guy. Camden is the son of alumnus Andrew and Lauren Hinton. Josette is the daughter of alumnus Josh and Inez Maxwell. Asher is the son of alumnus Robert and Jamie Owen. One more round of applause for our 2025 homecoming court. Special thanks to North Monroe Baptist Church, Nukes, Brookshires, Dana Floyes, Grace Burke, Amy Williams, Mary Skelton, Karen Sharp, Lindsay Eberts, Cindy Gibson, Audrey Ewing, Micah Harper, Heath Griffin, Brandon McQuillan, and the live stream team for all their hard work to make this 2025 homecoming possible.
Not going to give him the full 3.
That
was a really tough catch.
So it is going to be 3rd and goal for the Eagles at the 3-yard line.
That looked like one of those rubber routes, and so Turpin was coming across from the outside, and I think he ran into a defender, and it kind of stopped his momentum. Finally found some space, and Luke Vadrine had to rush the throw.
3rd down and goal for the Eagles. Inside the Washam Agency red zone at the 3. Vadrine calls for the ball. Unloads this one. Got a receiver. It fits you, and he's going to haul it in for the touchdown. Number 22, Maddox Fitzhugh. A touchdown catch. Touchdown covers 3 yards. That touchdown and all Eagle touchdowns brought to you by the fine folks at Trinity Diamonds Direct.
Fitzhugh with the slant, gets inside on the defensive back.
Luke put some mustard on that, too. That's a well-thrown football.
It was there.
Gavin Polk on to attempt a Jim Taylor. Buick GMC extra point. Gavin gets his leg into it, and
The extra point is up and good.
that kick is hammered.
For the extra point for your Eagles.
Man, I just got to tell you, that's 7 touchdowns tonight. 7 for 7 on PATs tonight. 234. So he's made 234 PATs. He's attempted 242. 234 for 242. Pretty much a gimme. I mean, it's a gimme. I mean, that's 97%.
Yeah. Well, I'm no,
That's a lot. That's a good sample size, too.
Yeah. I would say he's had ample opportunity.
The Madison Jags 0.
And especially in these last few contests, I mean, the Eagles are putting up huge points.
Yeah, with ease. I mean, this offense is scary. I was thinking about it. What do you do if, what's your focus if you have the Eagles coming to town? What's your defensive focus? Are you going to try to stop Jude and leave Turpin and Fitzhugh and Ridge Coates and Luke Edwards?
A lot of playmakers on this Eagle offensive team. You got some senior leadership back at quarterback, and you got this guy who just continues to kick bullets down the middle of the field. The Jags are going to attempt to return this one.
Oh,
they're going to reverse field, and that usually
coverage. Well, there wasn't anything there. That trick was. That kick was a good one. It was tricky.
Return forced out of bounds by number 0, Turpin.
And we've got a Jag that's going to be shaken up on the play, and it looks like the return man that time, Michael Perkins. Daniel, when he planted to come back across and reverse field, it did look like he may have tweaked, looked like it was either an ankle or possibly maybe a knee, maybe a hamstring, but he's definitely a leg injury of some kind. Let's go down to the sideline, check in with Mike Gray and a Marion State Bank sideline report. Mike, how you doing down there?
We're good. You'll notice that, we've got looks like the JV in there now, but Landon Waller ripped his jersey in the first half and was wearing number 1 early on.
That's the second time this year, I think, he's done that.
Yeah, they grab him pretty hard trying to run in there. I do have a little bit of trivia for you, David.
Okay,
I remember during the 85 celebration a couple of weeks ago.
Okay.
You said that was the first state championship that the school had ever won. But
okay,
I know then that in the spring of 85,
correct,
we won the powerlifting state championship.
Okay.
And maybe did in 84. I know we did in 85. But I don't remember. So that was spring of 85, and the football was in the December of 85. So the powerlifting state championship is actually the school's first.
Mike, I got to tell you, if that's the case, I stand corrected.
Check me on that.
And would love.
It has been 40 years.
And would gladly extend a heartfelt apology to the members of that powerlifting team.
That's right.
I definitely would. Well,
I will accept.
Thank you, Mike. Mike Gray with the Marion State Bank sideline report. Goods goes to work, throws this one across the middle of the field, and it's going to be incomplete. It's going to bring up second down. Daniel, I got to tell you something. I've seen some people taken off the field in my time, helped off the field, but I have never seen a football player picked up and carried across the field toted by one guy. That's a strong guy.
Yeah.
And granted, probably not one of the heaviest players on the roster for Madison, but
Madison's coach, Walker, Javin Walker, is probably 6'6", maybe 6'6", 230. He's a big guy.
Goods looks to throw. He's going to feel some pressure from this Eagle defense.
Wow, how's he still up?
And you know what? A ton of effort.
Yeah.
That's a guy that's come on in relief of the starter and done nothing but try to compete out there on the football field every play.
Yeah.
But unfortunately for him, he's going to lose 5 yards on that play. Eagles stopped his forward progress. I don't think we ever brought him down.
Third and long.
But it is going to bring up third down and long for Madison. Now they're going to have to, let's call it 3rd and 15 from their own 8-yard line. Daniel, if this Eagle defense can hold, you're definitely going to be looking at a punt.
Well, we may not know until the fourth quarter. This third quarter has rolled by.
It has. You got 40 seconds left in the third quarter, as a matter of fact. Goods looks to throw and does. Throws this one out in the flat. He's got a receiver. It's going to be just shy of the first down. But a nice throw that time by Goods. Goods has found a little bit of rhythm. Gain of 5, but he needed 15. So you'd be looking at 4th down and long. And it looks like the Eagle punt return team is going to come onto the field. So it'll be interesting to see how we set up to return this punt.
Well, I can tell you, we got Patrick Turpin in the middle of the field. We've got 4 right around the 30, between the 30 and 35.
I would say that we're definitely trying to get a fair catch here, as that's going to bring it into the third quarter of play.
Christian Eagles 52, the Madison Jags.
The Ouachita Christian Eagles are going to lead in the third quarter now, 52-0. Want to thank our third quarter sponsor, Randall's Captain Avery Seafood and Specialty Meats. For all your tailgating needs and catering needs, call Randall today. Fourth quarter, brought to you by Dr. and Mrs. Davin Spires. Dr. Spires is an accomplished orthopedic surgeon with the Orthopedic and Spine Clinic of Louisiana. Call Dr. Spires today, 323-8451 to schedule your appointment with Dr. Spires. Again, we want to thank our fourth quarter sponsor tonight, Dr. and Mrs. Davin Spires. All right. So the Jaguars are going to punt this football. And the Eagles look like they're going to send 4 people deep. And I would imagine we're probably going to have them spaced out appropriately to make sure that we get our hands on this football and an opportunity for a free kick.
Yeah, even if it's not a record-setting attempt, it'll be for, just try to get the quick 3.
The Jags are going to punt this football. It looks like Goods is going to handle the punting chores. I think, Daniel, we have seen maybe 4 punters for the Jags tonight. Goods was not one of the most successful. I think Goods hit one of the offensive linemen with his punt last time.
Well, 55 had a couple punts, I know.
That one went 3 yards.
Yeah.
So this time maybe he'll be able to get a low snap. All kinds of time. That one, we're going to signal for the fair catch, but we hit it, and it looks like I don't think that could have worked out any better for the Jags if they tried.
Oh, goodness.
Completely dedicated to fielding that punt. 100% we're completely dedicated to it, and unfortunately,
then it bounces off your helmet and
unable to come up with it. So Madison's going to be awarded the football. In all fairness, maybe it works out for the best, because now the Jags are going to have the ball at their own 29-yard line.
I don't know if he got the fair catch signal off, though, before
it happened quick.
Yeah.
It happened quick. 11 minutes left to play here in the fourth quarter in the ball game. Clock running, has been since we started. Jags look to throw. They throw this one across the middle. It's airmailed. Looking that time for number 0. And, Daniel, it's just tough to say. You can't really find any of these. The numbers aren't matching up. But I got to tell you that I'm thinking that that potentially could be Dawson Brown.
Number 0 out there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so, too. He's listed at number, what do you have?
Number 8.
Number 8. but he also is listed as 6'4", and the only kid that could possibly be is number 0.
Goods looks to throw. He's going to airmail this one over his intended receiver. That time he was looking for number 10, Jamarlian Harrison.
I would like to see Sonny Vadrine make a catch over there when it.
Coach almost had an opportunity that time. He's not scared, I can tell you that.
Yeah.
So it's going to be 3rd down and 10 for Madison.
This is
Joshua Goods on in relief. That's Aquarius Bolden.
Substitutes in on the Eagle defense.
Yeah, a lot of fresh faces in there. Goods will go to work out of the gun. 3rd down and 10. 9:50 left to play in the ball game. Goods gets a good snap, a little more time, puts some air into this one, and that's going to be caught. Number 10 is Jamarlian Harrison. We knew, and we have talked about the fact that if they were able to get him off, but you know what? We've had so much pressure, and it's been so intense that Goods hadn't had a chance to throw the football. But if he's able to get it off, they've got some talented receivers on the outside, and that's just one of them.
Yeah.
It's a gain of 43 yards on the play.
Yeah, number 10, Jamarlian Harrison with the catch there. Just, playing against, I think Tucker Lampkin was on the coverage. Tucker Lampkin is he's listed at 5'5", 135, and Harrison's got to be over 6 feet tall. So tough task for Mr. Lampkin. And
Harrison, he's listed, Daniel, 6 foot, 190 pounds. Yeah. Goods throws this one, and that one sails over his intended receiver. And we got the band back in action.
Is that a kazoo? It sounds like.
Nah.
It is trumpet. Yeah.
Yeah.
I keep hearing it. It must be the distance where it kind of has a kazoo sound.
So it's going to bring up 2nd down and 10 for Madison. Clock is running now with 8:30 left to play in the football game. Ouachita Christian 52, Madison 0. Four wide for the Jags. Parker lined up at running back. Goods gets a good snap from center, looks to throw. Going to put this one in, almost intercepted. Good job that time on the coverage for the Eagles, Daniel, but unable to come down with the interception.
Yeah, freshman Isaac Rayleigh on the coverage from the safety position. Almost had his first pick as an OCS Eagle, varsity Eagle that is.
You'd like to see him come down with that interception, Daniel, but you definitely like to see the fact that he had himself and his body in a position to make that interception, just unable to come down with it. But it is going to bring up 3rd down and 10 for the Jags. Goods in the shotgun, wasting little time. Got a little time to throw this one.
He just uncorks it.
Throws it way downfield. It's going to be incomplete.
It's good defense, batting it away.
And it's going to bring up 4th down and 10 for the Jags.
Yeah, just kind of a, I guess the way you draw up a Hail Mary, send three receivers to the same spot in the end zone, throw it up there, and Young Eagles defense does a good job at batting the ball away instead of going up and trying to catch it.
Going to have a timeout taken by the Jaguars. Every timeout brought to you by the folks at Campbell and House Attorneys at Law. Don't get played.
Call Wade.
You got to call him. You got to call him. All the timeouts brought to you by the fine folks at Campbell and House. Sponsors of all the timeouts.
St. Francis Health.
Here at Ouachita Christian. Thank Campbell and House for their support of Ouachita Christian Eagle Athletics. Clock stops with 7 minutes and 7 seconds left to play here in the fourth quarter. Homecoming 2025. And Daniel, I think you were going to tell me, tell us again, homecoming queen this year?
Yeah, Addie Morris. I was able to watch. Man, before I say that, I like this new monitor we got up here.
Oh, it's fantastic.
This is nice. And so
I like it better than the camera you wanted to install.
Yeah. Well, that was not me, but I do. I was able to, when I was doing the halftime show, I was able to watch the homecoming festivities.
Oh, live and in person, right?
Saw Addie come out.
Courtesy of Heath and the boys, huh?
Addie came out with her dad and with her crown on at the end there. So Yeah, just a fun time. And, hey, and they're hanging in there for the second half of this game.
4th down and 10 for the
Nice
Jags.
catch.
Unbelievable grab here on the far side of the field. A really nice throw and a great catch by Jamarley and Harrison. Unfortunately, he's going to be shy of the first down. And they're going to turn over to the Eagles. So the Eagles will get the football here. Now, I've got to think we're going to have some fresh faces.
Yeah, it looks like.
On the offensive side of the ball for Ouachita Christian. I tell you, man, look, I just got to tell you, I tip my hat to these folks from Madison. These young men, Daniel, they're down 52-0 with the running clock, and they're still out there competing.
Yeah.
And you can tell there's a high level of effort being put in by those young men.
Well, last week Delhi traveled here, and they only brought 16 players. Hard to play a tackle football game with 16 players. Madison brings more than that, but it's not a ton more than that. They don't have a huge roster, so like you mentioned, they're out there, gutting it out.
We got an official timeout. It's going to be a hydration break. Looked like number 11, Cole Voyan, was in for the Eagles at quarterback.
Johnny's Pizza, Craft Neck Federal Credit Union.
Man, Wade House is getting his money's worth tonight.
Oh, I'm telling you. Hey, you know what? He's not going to get played.
Hey, call him.
You got to call him.
Yeah.
That's right. Campbell & House, another Campbell & House timeout brought to you by the fine folks, Campbell & House attorneys at law. Don't get played.
Call Wade.
Call Wade. Definitely getting his money's worth tonight.
Yeah.
As the Eagles take another timeout. And again, we want to thank the fine folks, Dr. and Mrs. Davin Spires, fourth quarter sponsor of Ouachita Christian Eagle football. Dr. Spires, an accomplished orthopedic surgeon with the Orthopedic and Spine Clinic of Louisiana. Call Dr. Spires today, 318-323-8451 to schedule your appointment. We want to thank Dr. and Mrs. Davin Spires, their support of Ouachita Christian Eagle football.
Also want to mention that at Forsyth Church of Christ, you and your family are invited to find connection to Jesus, friends, and faith.
Absolutely. You can do every one of them at Forsyth Avenue Church of Christ. First down and 10 for the new Eagles. Cole Voyan is going to be running the show. He's going to give this one to number 8, Joseph Post. Joseph Post is going to be dropped in the backfield for a loss of 6 yards on the play. Second down and 16. Clock running with 5:30 left to play in the football game. Eagles out in front, 52-0. Voyan in the shotgun. Post joins him in the gun. 2 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. It's young Eagle offense trying to get something going. Voyan calls for the ball, reverses out, looks to throw, got a man, and that one's going to be outside for the boundary. It's going to be incomplete. Bring up 3rd down and 10, or 3rd down and 15, I should say. Big play for this young Eagle offense if they want to keep it going, Daniel.
Hey, it'd be nice to see them convert this. Very tough play in football at any level. 3rd and long.
A lot of fresh faces on that offensive line as well. Madison's had some penetration on the post run as well as that throw. Voyan feeling some pressure. 3rd down and 15. Ball at the Eagles' 16-yard line. Voyan in the shotgun. Calls for the ball, gets a good snap.
Oh, lets it rip.
Looks to throw, got a receiver downfield. It's going to be caught.
I think that was Aaron Eldridge.
On the far side of the field is number 15, Aaron Eldridge. He'll haul it in for the Eagles. Well-thrown football that time by Voyan. And a great catch. As Eldridge positions himself, Daniel does a great job of getting under that one. He's going to haul that in, more than enough for a community pharmacy first down, a gain of 29 yards on the play. And it's going to be 1st down and 10 for this young Eagle offense with 3 minutes and 50 seconds left to play in the ball game. Be great to see these guys maybe get it around the 40 or so, huh?
Yeah, that'd be they got a little ways to go.
1st down and 10. Ball at the Eagle 46-yard line. Clock running with 3:30. Voyan rolls, looks to throw, and does. Got a receiver. It's going to go
Did he catch it? No.
in and out of his hands.
Bobbled it.
Looked like he was looking for number 6, Hunter Oglesby, and Oglesby unable to secure the catch. So it's going to bring up 2nd down and 10. Well-thrown football that time by Voyan. He put it on him, Daniel, just unable to secure it. Pretty tight tight quarters down here on the sideline. 2nd and 10. Number 17 is Tristan Raymond in at quarterback. Tristan gets a good snap from center, looks to throw, gets that one. It's complete. Nice move in the middle of the field by number 20. That's Bo DeVinny.
Nice.
DeVinny does a great job of moving the football that time, Daniel. As Bo catches it, nice job after the catch of picking up 17 yards on the play. Well thrown football that time by Raymond and a nice run by DeVinny.
Gavin's standing, I mean, he is shoulder to shoulder with Fitzhugh. Don't know what, I don't know if he's pleading his case.
Oh, I'm sure he's pleading his case. He can't wait to get in there.
Yeah.
Voyon in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Keeps this one on the ground. That's Post, and Post has got some running room. You're not going to catch him. And they do. Number 8, Joseph Post with a nice run that time, Daniel. We've seen a lot of nice runs out of Post in coming in at the latter part of some of these games, but a nice burst that time in the open field by Post. Does a good job of running the football. Picked up 33 yards, more than enough for a community pharmacy first down. And that's going to put us inside the Washam Agency red zone. Polk's going to travel in for this one, but this would be considered probably an extra point.
Yeah, that's right at it. He's going to be right at, just behind the 10-yard line, so a 20 and a half yarder.
26 yards, according to DH.
21.
21. Yeah. All right, DH. He does. You know what? That was Donnie just said. Hey, my bad.
Mark it down.
Yeah, that's
mark it down.
Whoa,
Yeah.
whoa. Yeah, I'm not driving home tonight.
Yeah, I don't feel like he's sliding yet.
No. Well, wait a second. Hold on. We got to delay a game. Could it be that Donnie knew that? He said 26, and now
every time you think you got him.
Yeah, what is this? Oh, he's possessed. You know he is. You got to be kidding me. Yeah. So now he lines up for a 26-yarder.
He just looked at us and was like, "Just wait. Just wait."
Is he going to make it, Donnie? All right. So Gavin on to attempt what was a 21, now a 26. Oh, and we got the fake on. Oh, wait. You got to be kidding me.
Oh, he's taking it to the 40.
Oh, we love it.
He's going for a 57-yarder. Patrick Turpin's rushing average just plummeted.
Oh, he took it on the chin for the team. You got to be kidding me.
I think 59 is the record.
59 yards is the record here at Washita Christian, held by Keith Andrews. So this will be... it looks like officially 57 yards.
This is a bomb. Don't worry about records. This is a long way. He is on the Eagles' beak.
He is. Gavin will stand at the 50-yard line. Big try here. Gets his leg into it. Oh, I don't know. It's going to be short and fielded by the Jags.
I thought he was in the end zone.
And that is going to be an end to tonight's contest. Hey, you know what? You got to tip your hat to Stephen Fitzhugh and the coaching staff. Do you do it any better than that? Come on, man. You give the guy a chance right there, and that's exactly what that was. As a great effort that time by this Eagle team. Daniel, the Washita Christian Eagles are going to win another one going away, 52-0. Over the Madison Jaguars. And I want to tell you something. I'm tipping my hat to the Madison Jaguars tonight. These guys came in, they played with class, and they played their guts out. A lot of guys in there going both ways for the Jags as well, and just a great night tonight for Washita Christian. Homecoming 2025. The Eagles are going to win this one 52-0.
Yeah, I mean, the offense, it was like a well-oiled machine, just getting yards at will. Hey, I will say this: I had a tough time. I've been thinking about the play of the game.
Well, I was going to tell you. I mean, teams are walking through here. I'm sure Coach Fitzhugh will have a moment of prayer with both teams out at midfield. But the unfortunate thing for us or anybody else is we're not going to go anywhere until we get the Forsyth Avenue Church of Christ play of the game.
Yeah, the play of the game from Forsyth Avenue Church of Christ. Again, I want to thank Forsyth Avenue for sponsoring us. I enjoy going to church there and enjoy going with you, so it is a place that I believe in.
Absolutely.
For the play of the game tonight, though, I had to think about this.
Okay.
And I'm going to tell you what it came down to, because I didn't know, and I was deliberating and thinking about it. And then just a few minutes ago, 3rd and 15, you had your You had your JV players or your backup players in there. You had a long 3rd and 15, deep in your own territory. A couple of mistakes, a tackle for loss on a run, incomplete pass. And then to hold on to the ball, you needed to convert a 3rd and 15. And Cole Vullion threw a pass out there to Aaron Eldridge to pick up the 3rd and 15.
Well thrown football,
get
good route, good position.
Get a new set of downs and a hold on to the ball. So
it gives you potentially, we don't know how things go, but gives you potentially that opportunity to try and set up a record time or just shy of the record field goal. But if you got a punt from back there, you never see that opportunity.
That's right. So I think that's what I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with the play of the game.
I can't argue for a second. I can't argue for a second. I think that's a good one.
There were some good ones. There were some great ones. Jude Turner ran the ball. Every time he touched it tonight, I think he only had maybe 6 carries for 70-something yards. Turpin had 3 catches. 2 of them were touchdowns. One of them was that short. A little short pass just short of the goal line. Fitchie had a touchdown. Luke Edwards had another post for a touchdown. Eli Gray had a good night. So there was a lot of good things that happened. But see those young guys come out there and, take care, do what they were supposed to do in a certain specific situation. Hey, let's get this first down. They convert it with a great throw and catch. Eldridge does a good job hauling that one in. Play the game.
Play of the game.
Yeah.
Washita Christian's going to win this contest in a big way tonight, 52-0. Who we got next?
Oh, we hit the road. We hit the road, head east on the interstate to Rayville.
The Hornets' Nest.
The Hornets' Nest next week. Rayville's coming off of they lost pretty handily at, I believe it was Oak Grove. Oak Grove 49-18 last night. So we'll head over there to Rayville next week.
We're going to leave the friendly confines of Eagle Stadium.
Yeah, I'm not excited about that. I mean, I don't mind going to a football game, but, we got to pack and haul stuff.
Oh, yeah.
It's not 4 straight home games is not too shabby.
Oh, no. Definitely not at all. The Eagles are going to win this one big. Homecoming 2025, I have to say, seems like so far has been a humongous success. And we want to thank everybody who helped out with Homecoming 2025 here at Washita Christian. Eagles win this game big, 52-0. I want to thank Mike Gray for being down on the sideline with the Marion State Bank Sideline Report. Donnie Haley up here in the booth with us. Coach K. Daniel Kirkendall up here with me, bringing you tonight's game. And I want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. Washita Christian wins another one. Come back and join us next week as we take a short drive over to Rayville to take on the Rayville Hornets. Washita Christian's 4-0. Got a good football team. Should be a good game over at Rayville next week. Invite you to join us. Thanks for tuning in tonight. You've been listening to Washita Christian Eagle football on the Washita Christian Eagle Sports Network. Have a great night.